What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the stream. How we doing today, guys? What is up? Happy Friday. Welcome in, everybody. How we doing today, man? Sorry that today's a little bit weird. I apologize up front. I know usually there's a video going out right about now, and we're probably ending stream right about now, but I figured I would just go live about when the video would be going out. And today there will be no video, obviously. I was trying to put together like 3 different deck lists yesterday. I spent like 12 hours like in this room, like genuinely like 12 hours trying to put these 3 decks together because all 3 of them are so close to being done and so close to being good. I would go on like a little bit of a run, but then I would lose like 5 in a row. And so they're just like, they're so close, and I didn't want to give up on them. And so, well, flashbang. I didn't want to give up on them. And so I kept trying instead of switching gears to a new deck, and ended up with no deck list last night. So I do apologize. There won't be a video today, but I hope that next week will be, pretty awesome. So it is what it is. Today we're streaming. Maybe we'll go a little bit longer than usual. I need to get my rank back because we're, I think, at like 91%. I know it's probably not the most exciting thing ever, but we're going to be playing Naya counters probably most of the day, just to fly through rank because it's very, very good, and hopefully fix my rank a little bit. Maybe we'll mix it up towards the end, but I do really want to finish this month out with a number next to my name. I really want to. I think it's very possible with this Naya counters deck, and I don't want to take I want to take advantage of the opportunity that we have a build that could probably get us there. So we really want to get a number next to our name. But welcome in, guys. Happy Friday. Hope your weekend is starting off right. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day today. I'm not gonna be wearing the other earbud today in this ear. I think I'm getting like an ear infection. My ear's hurting so bad today. I gotta go get that checked out. But hopefully more Bant tokens. I love Bant tokens. I think Bant tokens are a lot of fun. I haven't played Bant tokens in a little while. I don't know, but today it's Naya, unfortunately. I was so frustrated playing against you with the mono heroes just drawing lands. My black deck is that way I'll win like 10 in a row and then just get obliterated. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. Like, I don't know if it's like a matchup thing or what, but like I have these changeling deck. I have this deck that I'm really trying to focus on, trying to build around Avengers Assemble for those 2 decks. I've also got this mono white tokens deck. I've got this Abzan token deck. They're all so good. But they're just like, they'll go on these horrible runs, and then I doubt myself. I'm like, is this a bad deck? Like, is it just trash? Like, I don't know. I just don't like posting a deck list that I know is like, I got a good run, and then I in my heart of hearts, I know it's absolute dog water. So like, I try my best to make sure that it's competitive and doesn't have a lower than like 50% win rate if you're playing it really well, you know, really strong. Mono Black Converge got me to Diamond, and I haven't been able to get there for a long time. Nice, man. I'm glad that was able to help you. Converge is my favorite. It really is. Hope some Converge today. Maybe we'll play some Converge. That's a pretty strong deck. We did pretty well with it last time we played. I think we were doing really well last time we played on stream. Evening Swayze, would you like Colorless Ugin was good for ranked? Would you say Colorless Ugin is good for ranked? I have revisited my colorless deck, and no, I don't think it's been doing as well anymore. There's too many things to worry about right now. Yeah, I tried it very recently, and it did not pan out for me, unfortunately. I do think there's a world where it could be good, though. I think I just need to make some adjustments to it and really look back into it, but I wasn't really focused on doing colorless this week. I should have, though. That would have been a good one to kind of revisit. I've been mostly on Big Red and Alien Invasion, helping me climb, just because it's fun enough to play more than match or two before logging off. I feel ya. Yeah, I get that. All right, bring this up. Boroid. And let the counters start stacking here. No attacks yet. Not yet. 1 second, guys. I haven't seen anyone playing dragons in a minute, man. This is interesting. Momo dragons, some Boros. They got the Sarkhan down too already. That's a little scary. I mean, they've ramped pretty well here. They've got their 5-mana dragon in hand too, so we know something big's coming down. I just wonder if they're going to try to do some removal before they try to get a dragon down. I don't know. I don't know. It's got to be something with the matchmaker. Other decks, it's normal, but when I play Mono Black Converge, I go second 90% of the time. I've actually charted it. That's kind of crazy. Yeah, the whole going first versus going second thing, I will always never understand. Like, I don't know why it doesn't seem like it's like just spread out more. Like, sometimes I'll go second like for 3 days straight, and then sometimes I'll go first for 3 days straight. Like, it's like these long, unbelievable stretches. All right. I think we're doing pretty well here. Live, yes, you're here live. Welcome, welcome. And then Jules with the 10 in the super chat. I appreciate that very much, Jules. Thank you. Just a little starter for frying the ladder. Let's go. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. Definitely taking that out. Thank you so much for the $10. I really do appreciate that. Is it true that there is no Hobbit preview for creators? I actually haven't gotten any word on that. Actually, hold on a second. Like early access event? I don't know if there is or not. Usually by now we would get some sort of message. Hold on. That's actually a really good question. I'm sorry. I'm actually looking into it right now, seeing if there's any sort of answer I can give you, but this is when's the last message? What's today? Today is 7/24. Hobbit. So wait, just double checking. Closer to MTG announcement. EA details. There's still no plans. Hobbit access has changed. Are they answering this person? Okay, yeah. I guess there might not be. I guess there may not be. I don't know. I guess so. I didn't even think to look into that. I thought that we would just get a message sooner or later, but maybe there's not. Jeremy with the $2 in the super chat. Thank you so much. I appreciate the 2, man. Thank you very, very much. Did you guys hear something definitively from another creator that there wouldn't be? Mono Black needs the end and board wipes. It is helpful. The end is a very good card. I don't know if I'd run more than 2 of them though. Yeah, mono black is usually pretty good to win on the draw. It's a pretty good deck to have on the draw because you got a lot of answers. Heir Apparent with the God card, triple tokens. Oh, Heir Apparent with I know what you're talking about. Well, this hand looks pretty good. I can work with it. It's not perfect, but I can work with it. The mana's a little bit weird. I'll give you credit, Swayze. All of your MTG players, you and Sloth, are the ones I enjoy watching and listen to the most. Thanks for the content. Oh, thank you, man. That's really kind of you. I appreciate the kind words, man. I try my best. I do. Can't say I'm always happy with my own content. I know I could do better and always grow, but I appreciate the kind words. What a treat, Midday Swayze. Gotta support the hardest working man in Magic. I don't know about that. I try, but having a family while doing this always makes it so tough to get the time I would like to put into it. Let's go with this first. And then I just bossing say here, obviously. Probably go here. This has first strike, hexproof from white. This creature gets 1/0 as long as the player controls a white permanent. Interesting, okay. I can send that in. What a weird creature. I don't think I've ever seen anyone run this card. It's a knight from Foundations. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. I dropped a few Thor in your old Discovery Antiquities deck. It's been really explosive combo, maybe worth revisiting. Or in the old Discover deck. Interesting. Yeah, I might have to revisit that. That's not a bad idea. Okay, we don't have double white sources, unfortunately. Let's go ahead and just... Yeah, I guess we pump the Gene Pollinator because it's really important for us to continue getting white sources, and that's a good way to do it. I don't think we attack here. I don't think so. Now I just need one more white land and I can play Captain Marvel and then also pump it immediately, which is good. Would prefer obviously to get like an Ouroboros just to finish this game off, but we'll see. The Death Touch from the Cecil's making things a little bit tricky, as is the first strike. Midnight Reaper draws him a card whenever something dies, right? Whenever a non-token creature you control dies, deals 1 damage to you and you draw a card. Yeah. Okay. Did you already show the deck list? If so, I missed it. Yeah, it was right at the beginning, but I can show you again. Jay Villain was saying that it wasn't happening. Oh, really? Good luck on the matchup. I need that, bro. You need the Wild Growth Archaic to make sure you consider. You know what? The Wild Growth Archaic is actually a pretty cool idea. It's not a bad idea. Is there a reason why they're attacking like this? What's happening? Just to get 2 extra card draws? Seems kind of crazy. And then they expose themselves potentially here. I don't know, man. What do I do? Do I send everybody? They just block here. They gain 4. They go to what? 12, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that's not good. That's not good. Unfortunately, that is not going to work for us. I did find another Pollinator, though, which does get me the Captain Marvel at instant speed, which could win me the game, but that's a whole nother turn that I got to make it through. I'm sure something is going to get taken out here. Phyrexian Arena is actually pretty good for us. It's basically a do-nothing, and it just hurts them with the card draw. I think I got to give that to them, as much as I hate to say it. There's another white source, but I don't really need it this time. So I don't think I'm going to take any damage. I think I'm just going to say go, flash this in, give it indestructibility, block that Cecil. We'll see. I don't know. All right, we're going to start with you. Probably do this. Actually, you know what? Badger Mole Cub. Go ahead. Bring this down. On tap the manifestation. Okay. I want them to be the first person to act on trying to remove the Captain Marvel, use up some of the mana, use up a resource, and then I give it indestructibility. That's kind of what I'm shooting for right now. I don't want them to answer it when I go to give it indestructibility, you know? But they're patient, they wait it out. Smart. Okay, it landed. Love that for us. I do love that for us. We're back to 14. Nice. 14, they have no more life gain on board. I've got indestructibility, so even if they sweep the board here, I'm good. I think we're chilling. I don't know if there's any way that... I mean, if they have an exiling effect, of course, that'd be terrible. But other than that, I think we pretty much won this one. Right? I like that. That's fine. I have exactly 12 damage here. Feels bad, man. Feels bad, man. Do you still run Cage? I don't know, can't lie, I'm pretty torn about that card. I do still run Cage, yes. I love the card. I don't think I've whiffed with that card in a minute, but it does whiff. It definitely does whiff. Nature's Rhythm is a really good argument to have in its place. I just prefer this card over Nature's Rhythm. I don't know. I think Nature's Rhythm costs obviously a lot if you want to try to get out the Ouroboros, and a lot of the times you're using Nature's Rhythm to pay 2 and just to get a Badger Mole Cub and then do the secondary one. And a lot of times the Badger Mole Cubs get picked off and then you can't even use it for the second time. I just feel like the Cage is just a little bit cheaper, a little more efficient, and obviously a little bit more of a risk, but a risk I'm definitely willing to take, because a lot of times we'll get like a Pollinator on turn 1 and then we'll follow it up with a Badger Mole Cub, and then that'll leave us 2 mana to put down the Cage. I think that curve alone is so good. It's so unbelievably good. And then with the Badger Mole Cub getting us 2 bodies too, it can activate it almost immediately. I don't know. I like the Cage. They both have their drawbacks. They both have their pluses. You don't need a board to play the Nature's Rhythm, but you need a board for the Cage. Like there's pluses and minuses on both ends. You could use the Boss King Say to grow your lands. I know, I was thinking about that, but I didn't think it was going to be beneficial for me at that moment. This looks sketchy. This looks very sketchy. I think we could do better. Oh no, should have kept it. Should have kept it. Oh brother, this is really bad news. This has got to go. That's a loss. This is what you call an auto loss here. Man. I play creator deck. Yours and Ashley's are typically the most successful. I have been playing your battleship since I called it Absolute Destruction. It's running 68% win rate. Are you talking about the deck list that has shoot, what is it? The Soulstone, and it blinks is it the Azorius deck? I think that's the one you're talking about. I like that deck a lot. The one that got us to Mythic, I guess is what I should say. Oh man, we are hurting right now, guys. That's a tough decision, actually. I think it has to be the Badger Mole Cub just because of the situation I'm currently in. Give me a land, dude. Give me a land. I mean, they're probably on some flash stuff here, so it doesn't matter what I try to resolve next turn. It probably gets taken out. Do I want this getting sent back? It's like whatever I play here is getting sent back by the Aven Interrupter. You know what I mean? So I guess let's play the more expensive thing. That way it's only cost 2 next turn. Yeah, we lost this one. There's no question in my mind. We lost this one. I'm gonna keep trying though because I'm crazy. You got it. All right, we've officially got 4 lands for the Ouroboros. I guess that's something. And they have lethal in the air, so I have to play this. And it gets sent away with an Aang. Okay. Dang it. Finally a stream that I can watch that isn't 4 a.m. Cape Town time. By the way, I built a Simic Doppelgang deck that's taken back from 76% to 87. 64 win rate over 73 games. What is the deck? It's a Simic Doppelgang. Gotcha. Archaic has reach too. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, I wanted to try the Archaic. That's true. I want to throw that in there. Maybe we'll take out the 3-mana white creature that we have. That Avon Aang deck drives me nuts. Hi, Swayze. What's going on, Ben? How you doing, man? World War Hulk. That is the hardest card to say, but I like that card a lot. I don't like that what it does half the time though. Most people running it with like the Galtas and stuff. I don't love that, but hey Swayze, returning player here. Should I try to play a starter deck and go climb up? Saw your cats video. What is the best starter deck to use with a plan to upgrade? I don't know. I haven't had a ton of experimentation time with those decks. Obviously the cats deck's the only one I really played. Obviously it can be done, but yeah, I mean, should you do it? I mean, it's up to you. I mean, how do you feel about ranking up and grinding? Are you more of like a casual player? You know, those are kind of some things you got to think about. What do we think about this hand though? Do we go? I think we go Michelangelo into a Pollinator. I try to get as much ramp and the extra counters. I think that'll be pretty good. I love being competitive and ranking up. That's all I love to do. So I mean, the moment I get to turn the game on, I'm trying to get a higher rank. Some people though, they like to be more casual, you know. All right, so we're clearly playing the Squirrel Girl combo. They got the Shang-Chi, they got the Squirrel Girl, they got the Badgemal Cub. Man, they always have so many of the pieces so easily. So easily. All right, we're gonna go a red source here. Hey life. I got to get to my combos really fast here. So this has to come down because I have to find like a Ouroborid. Oh no, that's bad. That's really bad. I should probably just do this then. Should I? Yeah, I should, right? Yeah, I should. All right, what can you do? I think we've already lost. I think the opponent already has their combo going. But next turn, I mean, next turn we're gonna pop off, so we'll see. Yeah, I think I'm willing to try the Archaic over the Agent Bishop. Maybe give that a shot. We'll see how that goes. I think it'll work pretty well with this deck. I think so. Here we go. Enduring Vitality, everything now utilizes mana, and now they've got infinite Squirrel Girls. They are officially infinite, so I mean, however long we want to sit here and see how many tokens they get. I don't know if there's any way I can get around. I basically just kind of need them to stop at some point here. Which they're not going to. They're going to go to like 300 and then pass the turn. I'm new to Magic. I'm not sure what deck I was playing against, but the dude wiped the board and then brought back both his and my graveyards and took me out. That was probably going to be... I'll show you the card. Is it Raise? I don't know if it's Raise. No, it's not Raise. It's... Hold on. I love this card. I think this card is awesome. It was... Where is it at? Wait, where is it? It's Foundations card. Hold on. There it is. It's Rise of the Dark Realms. That's the card you got hit with. That's put all creature cards from all graveyards onto the battlefield under your control. I love this card. It is very expensive though. 7, 8, 9 mana. I did play that card though one time with the what was it? The rupture? Dude, that was so fun. You rupture the field, sweep the field, and then you mill out half of everyone's graveyards. It's so good. I love that combo. Archaic, green. It's got to be in the back here somewhere, right? There it is. Yeah. Let's try it. Technically a 2-drop, right? Let's try it and see what happens. Mind if I do? I'm at 180, so I'm not playing ranked anymore. Yeah, I would stop too. Might as well stop, right? Dark Realms, yeah. Return of the Dark Realms or something like that, yeah. Happy Friday. What's going on, Joe Nation? How you doing, brother? Is Craterhoof in standard? Yes, Craterhoof is in standard. Probably played against a 4-color reanimator using the demon guy. Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, you're probably playing Bringer of the Last Gift. That's probably the card. Yeah, you're probably playing that card. It's more likely that that was the case. But Bringer of the Last Gift only brings back their graveyard, so that's the part where it's like a little confusing. It's got to be the Rise, right? Gotta be the Rise. How many hours does it take you to get to Mythic most seasons? How many hours? Many hours? I don't know. It usually takes me though. It usually takes me because I don't play any Mythic deck. I don't play any meta decks. Like I refuse to play like any sort of meta decks. So I'm usually at Mythic around the 11th or 12th day of the month. So it usually takes me about 4 days for each Diamond and Mythic. But that's like playing while making videos, so it's like very casual. It's like, let me see here, hold on. That's a very casual version of me playing the game. Like if I really wanted to lock in and like really focus up, like it might be different. I could probably do it in like 12 hours maybe. All right, well, they already got a Bringer of the Last Gift in the yard. They've already got, I would imagine, I don't know. They've got to have the Spider-Man, right? Like, they've already got to have it. I think it's over. I think we lose this one, guys. Oh, never mind. They didn't have the lands for it. All right, we win. Thank goodness for that. Yeah, sounds about right. Bringer plus Arden, so they got something stolen, I guess. Yeah, that could be true. Let's do this. This month it took me 1 minute to get to Mythic. I was ranked 11 when the season started. Wait, what? What do you mean? How's that possible? Thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate that. Sorry if I missed the subs earlier, guys. C9 and Kevin, thank you guys as well for the subs. Watch the starter deck to Mythic video. Oh, dude, that video, by the way, I'm so excited. I think we're gonna have our very first video ever where we are going to officially hit 100,000 views on a video. I am so excited. Oh, don't tell me this is gonna start happening again. Give me 1 second. I think there's this thing that keeps happening. My son's games are all on auto like updates and stuff like that. And when they start updating, when he starts updating a game on his computer, it'll make the internet go crazy. It's not even that bad. Every other game works. Magic's the only game that won't work when that happens. It's probably gonna say unable to join. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna go talk to him and just make sure he doesn't have a game uploading real quick. I'm muted. Nice. Classic. Classic. Thank you for telling me. Sorry, I looked over the chat a little too late there. I was trying to explain to you guys that we're good now. His games were auto updating. I just turned them off. I got to figure out how to turn those off completely though, because I don't know what's going on with that. It's weird. I don't know why my Magic won't work when things are auto updating on his PC. Everything else, all my other games on here, like if I'm playing like another game like Rocket League or Fortnite or whatever, it works fine. Maybe a little laggy, but nothing crazy. Magic will just like not let me play. It's so weird. I just can't believe how many resources it feels like this game takes for a card game. Very strange. Very, very strange. All right, we're up against roots, which can get a little bit scary pretty quickly, depending if they double up on the roots and whatnot. Roots players can get pretty crazy curves and stuff. I'm gonna get really upset if we draw another land. We need to find other things here. I mean, if we just send these to the graveyard, they're just gonna get the roots, which gives them more mana. We're gonna wait. We're gonna wait. Probably a port issue. I don't know. I think it's definitely the router. We talked about it before. The router is really old. I need to get it replaced. It's really old. I got it when we got the internet installed when we got this house, which was like 6 years ago. So it's like definitely due for an update. Man, they got double roots, which is so bad for us. I was just saying how crazy it gets if they get double. Just looking for a cage, please, or something, or Boroid cage, whatever. I'll take either or. Can't hear anything with the game. My bad, guys. That was my bad. I didn't even know I hit mute when I left. I don't know why. Oh my gosh. This game is sometimes it's dead set on like making you lose a game. I just don't understand. It's so annoying. Just get this down. I'm like not in the worst shape ever, but like could really use a little more help. If I attack in here frivolously, they're just gonna start getting these things into the graveyard and then spamming them and then getting tokens, and those tokens stack up quick. So like I can't attack unless I know I'm gonna like be close to closing it out. Like with 2 of these on the field, like it just gets out of control fast. Like look at this, they're gonna get 2 additional mana to use now, like 2 tokens. Like if they do that 3 times in a turn, like I think not attacking is definitely the play. They're gonna attack with Sephiroth here though, probably as a sacrifice to get one of those things to the graveyard to do it again. I don't know. What's up, Swayze? What's going on, Victor? How you doing, man? How's everyone feeling about the next 2 sets, Hobbit and Star Trek? I have been looking at some of the new Hobbit stuff and it looks really cool. I like some of the new Saga stuff. You guys know I love sagas. Let's go white and actually, hold on. Do it like that. Is that right? I think that's right. Oh, I gotta tap something else though. Let's tap that. Okay. And then we do this. And let's go ahead and give this some counters. I wish it was time, but it's not. This does have trample though. That's kind of nice. That is kind of nice. If I could just get an Ouroboros here, we're gonna be absolutely good to go. They get an Ouroboros. I guess I should have clarified if we get an Ouroboros. Been a little bit more emphasized on the we part. Me. Oh goodness gracious. You're killing me, man. You're actually killing me. It has reach too, which is also another helpful feature of the card. I think we were correct in going with the archaic. I still got to figure out how to play it exactly though. So we got 2, 4. So it can only go up to 4 as far as what you can pay for the mana. So the converge on it will never hit 5. I'm kind of curious. I'm like thinking about how I can play it in the future. But the fact that it's got 11 counters on it now does mean that like Ouroboros, I think, does enter with that many counters, right? That would be insane. A cage would be fine too. I'm sure the cage would find the Ouroboros. I mean, just anything here. Could really use some stuff. Obviously, they're just trying to send those to the graveyard. That way they can activate more tokens here. I think we say no blocks. Oh my gosh, we got a cage. Okay, we got a cage. Please don't whiff. It should, at this point in the game, this deep into the game, we should absolutely find something here. Okay, we got it. We got it, ladies and gentlemen. Let me make sure. Yeah, we got plenty of different counter or power types on here, so this is going to be fine. This comes in. Does it get the ability off the Archaic if it comes from the cage, though? It should, right? It does not. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Because it's about how much you cast it for mana-wise. Okay, right? Enters one more counter for each color of mana spent to cast it. Okay, that's good to know. So yeah, it was free essentially for us on that one. If I attack in now, there's 21 damage over the top with trample. I mean, we should be good, right? I think so. I mean, they're gonna have to block pretty much everything here, so everything but one thing can get through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blockers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 attackers. So one of these is getting through, so they got to block. They're losing everything on their board. Every single thing they have on the board's gone except for these guys. That is 8 damage coming back my way. I still think we get it though, because this has trample and it's at 21. So yeah, I still think we, well, no, I guess there's a way for them still to get out of this, right? No, there's not. There's no way out of this, I don't think. I don't think the math works out. Yeah, I think they lose here. I think we have lethal. Yes, sir, we do. Oh, they gain life though. First strike. Yeah, we're good. We're good, we're good, we're good. The trample damage made that a little bit strange. Thank goodness we found the cage though when we did. My goodness, that was a tough one. The question is, did they place Shang-Chi? Yeah, that would be interesting if playing Shang-Chi with the roots, you get all that mana so quickly. That's actually a really good idea. There's some good enchantments out at the moment. I'm revisiting Abzan Unideck with Pyronation, Mindstone, and Restoration. You can play the Daydream to cancel the Finality trigger that unit adds. Daydream cancel. Oh yeah, to exile and return. That makes sense. That would be pretty cool. That's actually a really cool unit deck too, man. You guys got some good, pretty sweet ideas. Let me mark that one down, Gecko. I think that's a really cool idea. I could really use some ideas right now. The ideas are running dry at the moment, so I need some more. Why do I keep getting my one and only few tap lands on my opening hands? That's what I feel. Did you see the new 2 mana white creature that has 3 abilities that go off when you create your first, second, and third token each turn? I did not see that one, no. I did not. It's a 2 mana white creature when you create your first, second, and third token each turn. That sounds fun. Go here. Reminder, Boroid is plant, so the roots buffs the Boroid too. Oh, it gives it the ability to tap for mana. Okay, yeah, I see what you're saying now. I was like, how does it buff it? But no, that makes sense. Because all the plants and tokens get to tap for mana, right? Is that how that card reads? Cancel your plans, silence your phones, and prepare yourself. Swayze's live, let's go. I don't know if it's that big of a deal, but I appreciate that. Appreciate that a lot, man. All right, we're going here first into the Pollinator. All right, Archaic can come down next turn, maybe. I don't know. I guess if we pay 4 mana for it, it would untap the Manifestation again, which is kind of cool. And then we would have 2 mana to use for the Collector's Cage. Or Miles Morales, either or, pretty good. Mono blue though, what should we be worried about here? Probably the, I should be worried about the, whatchamacallit? The crabs, right? All right, so we're gonna go red here, green here, white here, red. Do this. Oh, I have to do it with the pollinator to get the extra color. That's right. I guess I should start doing it for 3, but then I wouldn't be able to untap it. No, this is right. I did this correct because I still have the white source. Yeah. Or no, that's a red source now. What am I doing? It's got to be the Miles Morales then. So Miles is coming in with 2 counters on it, correct? I think so. Because it was red and green, I guess. Yeah. See, the Archaic is going to be a bit of a learning curve for me. I'm going to have to figure this one out. It's a little tricky. It's a little tricky. It's a bit of a complicated guy. I'm going to put a counter here and probably here. I want to make sure that the cage is able to do its thing when it comes in. This guy stinks. Okay. Okay, pal. Have you ever played an Omniscience deck? We did, yeah. I actually used to love the Omniscience when it first came out. I love that card quite a bit because if you were gonna get it onto the battlefield, you were gonna have to get creative. Like the worst thing you could do is like reanimate it on like turn 5 or something like that. So I really like that card a lot, but what it's become with Kona, I hate it. I think the card is super annoying. And I used to use the Omniscience to obviously get down like you know, 1 or 2 big spells and call it a day. And now that people are using it to basically draw out their entire deck and take like 45-minute win con turns, like I'm just over that card. Nobody wants to watch anyone play solitaire, you know? Just not fun. Let's do... Let's do that. Does the opponent counter? We do not counter. Okay. And then we go 1, 2. Okay. See if they want to send back my Nim. I'm guessing that's what's going to happen. No, it's a crab. Good. Crab is fine. They did that a little bit too early though, because we're still going to get the Helana, which is not tapped, but I guess it's fine. I should have put the counters there. What am I doing? What am I doing? That was not smart. Aetherize is still a card I gotta worry about though. A little concerned about that. Obviously Sunderflock would be terrible here. If they have a Sunderflock, they win the game. I should have definitely put the counters on the Anim though. I don't know what I was thinking there. Okay. Flow State. They still have enough mana, unfortunately, to play a Sunderflock, which is crazy that you can play that card for 2 mana, but... Oh no, I guess you can't because it's 7... It's 9 mana. Oh no, you can. Okay. Guess you can. I guess you can. Well, that's fun. And now they're gonna copy it every turn. Good stuff. 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3. Sure. Sure. So I guess the thing is with the Archaic is it's not really a big deal to pump itself up. We should almost always play it for 2 green. I think I'm starting to figure the card out a little bit here because the ability doesn't change with how many counters it has on itself. Whenever you cast a creature spell that enters an additional X counters on it where X number of mana. So the ability is going to be static no matter what, the exact same. That's interesting. So 10 damage coming our way. Is there any way I can close this game out next turn and attack in and surprise them? I don't know. Probably not. Probably not, but we'll see. 1, 2. So if I play, I would kind of need to get like okay, that's it. That's it. I am glad I'm figuring out the archaic thing though. It's becoming a little bit easier to play. But we are not having very good luck right now, man. A lot of back and forth. Rest in peace, yeah. Wonder if we're gonna need to worry about Cleons around. Okay. What did archaic replace in the deck? It replaced the agent, the 3-mana white agent. Someone lower the flags half mast. Good afternoon, Mob and Swayze. What's going on, man? How you doing today? The archaic is the best when you have multiple copies. Yeah, that's true. I didn't think about that either. If you stack it, that's kind of crazy too. I've only played the card right when it first came out. I didn't play it since then, but I'm starting to see its merit for sure. Swayze, do you have any good recommendations for dealing with artifacts and enchantments when playing recent mono black demon deck? Hold on, let me rethink. Let me think about what you just asked me there. Hold on one second. Something just happened too. Oh, the white paw with the $5 in the super chat. Thank you so much for the 5. I appreciate that very much. Thank you. Thank you very much, man. You have any good recommendations dealing with artifacts and enchantments when playing recent mono black demons deck? You could run like a converge version. I don't know what kind of mono black deck you're running, but mine has converge, which means the mana is like you got all those like verge lands and stuff like that. Because you could throw in the cease and desist. I think that's going to be your best bet, probably. Cease and desist, probably. All right, we got 2 additional mana. But I get my Ouroboros down, which is good. I'm a little behind though on their Ouroboros, so it's going to get a little dicey. What had just happened? What the heck? My alerts are quiet. Oxlayer's here and drops a 20 gifted in the chat. Oh my god, Oxlayer, thank you so much, brother. You absolute legend. I appreciate that very much, brother. Thank you so much for the 20, brother. Good to see you, Devin. How you doing, brother? Dude, we are getting mad unlucky right now. This is not good. This is not good at all. This is really bad. I appreciate that very much though, brother. You know I do. Good to see you, my friend. What is the name of the Afrocentric that next year? I love the art. Can't wait to see more. I don't know. I'm a little behind on like all the releases. I've seen most of them, but I haven't really quite dove into it yet. Mono Black needs a meat hook. Oh yeah, the meat hook was so fun. Meat hook was strong though. I do get why it got banned, but it was a really fun card. I don't think I necessarily love the idea of it getting banned. I wish it would have come back, but I get why. The card was pretty busted. Love you, Swayze, always and forever. Appreciate that, man. Thank you. No blocks. Not going well. This looks pretty good though. Good find. Good find off the top, seeing they just took one with the bat. It's probably pretty frustrating for them. I love when that happens though. Such a good feeling. I haven't seen this card in a minute. Discard a card. Jennifer Walters maybe, I guess. I don't know. That's a tough one. Not attacking this time, huh? Oh. Man, I don't know what's going on though. We played this deck yesterday and we went on the craziest run with it. And now it's having a bad day all of a sudden. Isn't that how it goes though? Alrighty. Now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana technically to use, so I could get down the Captain Marvel at instant speed if I wanted to, and then attack in with the manifestation, because it will on tap. 1 second. Should we block the tiny bones? I think so, because they're just going to steal our Jennifer Walters, right? I think I'm going to have to block that. I don't want to, but kind of have to. And the opponent looking at my Anim. Okay, good. No Anim removal. That's good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I can't play this on the backside. I guess I'll play this. I don't know. And then I don't think attacking in here just to get one counter is very smart, if I'm being completely honest. Losing half my life is gonna suck, but being able to attack with Captain Marvel the following turn is gonna be good. Just kidding. Scratch that. This is bad. This is very, very bad. Down to 8. Maybe we will switch to Mono Black Converge. Who knows? Maybe that's the plan. Having a really rough time here with the Naya deck all of a sudden. And another removal spell. Okay, well this one not as bad. I guess we'll take out the elf. That's fine. That's fine. Magimal Cub. I guess we can play both. Magimal Cub, and then we will get in the Miles Morales. And then we'll put a counter here for sure. And then maybe I'll make a trade with this, with the Magimal Cub. Let's just send in the Anim for now. We're at 8 life. We got to be kind of careful on how we do this. Opponent blocks it. That's kind of odd, right? Check out the Innkeeper's Talent. Yeah, that's another good one too. Innkeeper's Talent's not bad. I love this deck too because it's so versatile. Like you can actually throw in a lot of different things in the same spot that you would have the Archaic in. But I think I'm liking the Archaic quite a bit actually. Deadly Cover Up. That makes sense on how they played that. That's annoying though. And they're gonna exile probably my land. Oh no, Badgermole Cub. Okay. So we'll get our land back. The opponent's out of creatures, same as us. We get our land though. We get the... I think we got a better situation here than they do, right? I mean, they're gonna be hoping for good top decks while our top decks are already pretty solid. Seems good to me. I need one more creature. Probably, I mean, a cheap one would be nice, like an elf or something. Or a pollinator. Oh, you're killing me. Okay. Sure. Archaic. That would have been good enough, too. That would have been good enough. Let's do red. White, white, green. Untap it. And counters can go onto it, making it have haste. All right, cool, that works. That works, I think we did that right. And the opponent probably blocks, it looks like. If they block and I get the cage back, GG's. Yeah, that's crazy. Giving me the cage back is a little wild there. They're kind of hoping though for a sweeper. If they get a sweeper, they win the game, but that's a lot of luck that they're gonna need. I don't love that they held whatever they have here. It's annoying. That is annoying. I have a bad feeling about this. Yeah, I figured. Okay. That's still lethal though. That works. That works. I legit think you need to turn your game off and on again. You think so? You think that's what it's coming down to? What's the difference between this version and the one that Monica Rambo? I haven't been able to find the new list. Here's the new list right here. I'll show you if you guys need to take a quick peek. I'm gonna go ahead and try to look at my mono black list and see if it looks pretty good, and we'll go back in with that for a minute. Beetle out of nowhere. I know, right? The Beetle, man. I haven't seen that in a minute. Hey man, I just started MTG Arena and I used your cast deck in your budget mythic video. I hit gold in 1 day. Let's go, dude. Thank you so much for your videos. Of course, of course. I'm glad you liked the video, man. That's awesome. Hey Swayze, you missed a suggestion message I put up. I'm not asking you to go looking for it. It got buried quickly, but would it be all right if I repost it? I don't like spamming. If I, oh yeah, go ahead, repost it. Yeah, absolutely, repost it. If I didn't read it, you can send it again after a few minutes. It's all good. Where's my Converge deck? Here it is. Let me double check and make sure it's all good. Do I like this deck the way it is? I got one Ugin, two Lilianas. This, yeah, I like this deck a lot actually. Soulstone. So we got Graveyard Hate. We like the early. You know what though? I think I'm gonna cut one of these, cut one of these, and then go with what is it? Exile. Hold on, give me a second. I'm gonna make a quick audible here to the deck. Oops, not blue. So we're gonna go with one. Where's it at? Where's that? Where's that? Where's that? Maybe on this page? Okay, the end, and then Converge. One of those. Bitter Triumph Soul. This, I like those. I don't think I need the hexes, honestly. I think we need more like hand stuff. Let me go to I want to throw in one of those. Dude, the names of these cards are driving me nuts right now. What is going on with my brain? This one of these. Kind of did like having two Lilianas though. Okay, yeah, let's try this. Let's try this. I think this will be pretty good. Let's see what we can do with this. Converge, go. I have a feeling we're gonna run into a lot of control. That's why I made it more hand hate. Usually when we run mono black, it gives us a lot of control matchups for some reason. Time to rally, yes sir. Any collabs on the way? Not planned, no. I was in the works for some collabs and stuff that kind of fell through. It's hard to get everyone's schedules lined up when doing collab stuff. Hey Swayze, I think I found a combo that has you written all over it. Imposter Syndrome, Iron Spider, Stark Upgrade, Ultron Artifact, or Artificial Malevolence, any other Spider-Verse comic Spider-Man. Let me copy that and I will take a look at that. Put that in my notes to check out. That unit deck I want to check out, and then now that one too. Absolutely, we'll check that out. Add one spicy Thanos? I could. No Thanos anymore? No, Thanos got taken out of the deck pretty early on. Oh boy, we're in trouble. We're already facing a Tifa, and our hand just keeps giving us more and more lands and more expensive spells. You know what I should do is I should probably cut one together as one and add in one Sozin. What do we think about that? What if we add one Sozin and then add in one Soulstone to blink it a bunch of times? I know it wouldn't exactly be 100% mono black at that point if we added a Soulstone, but that would be funny. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about to be 6 mana. Unfortunately, now it has the Ward 1, which is just enough to stay out of reach here from our Together as One. Yeah, I have plenty of answers, but finding them, that's a whole different story, right? Whole different story. I mean, they have a protection spell, it looks like, so thank goodness we didn't find like a Bitter Triumph there. I would have tried it and gotten cooked. So I guess that's good. All right, we know you got a Snakeskin Veil. Let me draw my cards here, pal. I'm looking for a Strategic Betrayal. That'd be the best thing I can find. Or the Sweeper, that works too. Let's just hope they can't hit me for 15 here. That's kind of where I'm at right now. Just don't hit me for 15. Yeah, they used the Snakeskin Veil. What do we drop in? Maybe 1 core. I don't need that many cores. Don't need that many. If they go double the amount of counters here, I don't think that has any effect on Tifa's ability because it just gets 1/1 for land, or like doubles its power. It's not actually a counters thing. So I think we live. I think we live to fight another day here, guys. Holy. We live to fight another day. Yes. Yes, dude. And then we'll take a look at their hand and take out the Hydra, which I'm sure is lurking in there. They've got another Snakeskin Veil too, so hopefully we get 2 cards here, or maybe they play a Snakeskin Veil. I don't know. These types of opponents. Oh no, it's indestructibility. You're kidding me. Defend the Rider is crazy. It's another Tifa too. Okay. Oh, we're cooked. 6 damage on board. I don't have any way to gain life here. Wow, they got us. Defend the Rider is nuts. And they had 2 of them too. Should have gone together as one there again. We would have been fine. I think I want to add those things I was just talking about though. I think that'd be pretty funny. If we add in Sozin. And then add in like another instead of Soul Stone, we add in the what is it, the Mind Stone? That would be interesting. That was super annoying. I can't believe they had that. What does Blinking do? Blinking basically exiles a creature or a permanent off the field and brings it back onto the battlefield to get its effects again. You can't get rid of your sponsor card. You can't get rid of your sponsor card. I might have missed the message there. I don't know what that one means. Evening from Dubai. What's up going on? Hey, what's going on? How you doing, man? Excited about this. If it works out, you'll post a deck list again. Yeah, if it works out, I mean, I can show you guys the deck list. I probably won't make another video on it or anything, but opponent goes first. Very expensive hand again. There we go. There we go. These are the kind of starting hands we want to see right here. Can't lie, Super Scroll didn't make it either, sadly. Yeah, I took out basically all the new Marvel cards. I thought it would be a lot better, but the Marvel cards actually were just a little bit too win more, like gimmicky sort of. But first time chatter here. My husband and I have been watching you for a long time, and it's been so awesome seeing your channel grow and finally get the recognition and views that you deserve. Keep it up. That's really nice of you, Nicole. Thank you so much, and thank you guys so much for watching. I genuinely couldn't do this without you guys, so thank you. Thanks for supporting me, man. You can hit turn 3 Ugin on a perfect curve with turn 1 Springleaf Drum. Jury Emissary enough. There's a couple of ways you can get a turn 3 Ugin, man. Badgermole Cub is the easiest way to do it, but like Day of the Black Sun in this deck gets around all the ward nonsense. That's very true. Day of the Black Sun works extremely well, but it's not always a guarantee the opponents are going to be running like indestructibility and stuff though either. You know, that's pretty rare. They got us good there though. Armor. That's going to exile something, right? Oh, no, that just gives indestructibility. Oh my gosh. I say there's no indestructibility and they immediately go indestructible. That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. Oh no. There goes my core. I mean, they got a lot of that stuff, right? We see Lockup, another Sheltered. Not good. Not good, not good. At least we took the indestructibility out of their hand, so if we do find a sweeper or something. I'm starting to regret taking out the hexes, I'll tell you that much. 6 damage, ouch. It's gonna be one of those days, huh? Gonna be one of those days, huh? I basically need deadly cover up or bust here. That's where we're at. And it's gonna be 7, 8, 9. Not quite lethal, right? Okay, not quite lethal. Very close though. Very, very close. My one and only chance. Come on. Are we back in the game? Oh my god, there's no shot. It's no shot we actually got that. No chance, right? No chance. Don't say farewell. It's Swayze's trigger. I didn't expect Swayze International on Friday. Well, surprise, International. Our son has even started watching with us, and he always loses it when you pull off a huge win. Well, maybe he went crazy for that one, because that was pretty wild. As a fellow Arizonians, we're so proud of everything you've accomplished. That's really kind, man. Thank you so much. You guys are very, very kind. I appreciate the kindness and the words. Let me see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's good. Oh, Shard Mage's Rescue. That's okay. I still gained the 5 life. We're good. I still gained the 5 life, and then I also gained the life off of the annexes here. I mean, might as well take that out of their hand, right? Might as well. Oh, there they go. They were very close though. They almost got us with that weirdness, man. They almost got us. That was sketchy. Never didn't have it. Wait, I'm confused. What triggered the life gain with the annexes? You didn't have a demon on the board. The core, yeah. So the core, the reason this deck works really well is actually because of the core, is because it adds mana to our build of any color for our converge stuff, but it also is a demon because it's an actual shape-shifting changeling. So pretty cool stuff with that. Should we? I feel like we should cut this for the hexes, but it does the same thing the hex does. Let's see here. Vendetta, Arcane Omens we like. This is good. This is all good. Yeah, I think it's Crew Claw Heist, honestly. I think we go... The Crew Claw Heist is a really good way, though, to deal with the control players is the only thing. I may regret that, but I think Ugin is kind of just like a win more, to be honest. I just need a little bit more early game stuff here because we keep getting under the gun pretty quick there. The last 2 decks were green and white, and they got underneath us pretty fast, pretty quick. Hello, hola, bonjour. I didn't oh yeah, we read that one. What's up, nerds? What's going on? Speaking of being a fan from Arizona, that's pretty funny. Me and my wife we went out to get some food yesterday, and we went to see a movie and stuff. We went on a little date, and there was a group behind us, and they were talking about Magic the whole time, and it was really funny because I'm like, she's like, I told her, I told my wife, I was like, they're talking about Magic right now. She's like, no way. And she's like, do you think they would know you if they saw you? I was like, no, absolutely not. Like, they were talking about Commander and stuff, and I thought it was so funny. And my wife's like, you should say, hey, do you know? I'm like, no, absolutely not. That would be super embarrassing. I don't know what I take here. Gotta be this, right? But I was like, what are the odds like of someone actually being from Arizona and then also being where we are and also being like a fan of Standard and watching the YouTube? Like, it's so niche. It's so unbelievably niche. Shrines deck, I know. The Badgermole Cub is actually making it a little tough for me right now because I'm like, dang, do I take the Badgermole and stop their ramp here? Because they're going to use that ramp to utilize this journey to find anything they want. It's got to be this. I need to find another sweeper here, it looks like. Gotta find another sweeper. I was a little worried Mind Stone wasn't going to get enough play just because of its being white and stuff, but if I find a core, I was hoping that would be like the solution to getting it down. Aang's Journey, they go find any shrine they want. They probably go for the blue shrine if I had to guess. They don't have any blue mana down yet though. I guess Aang's Journey handles that though too. Nowhere to Run would be great. Yeah, Nowhere to Run's a good card. Iced is nasty, needs to stay. I think so too. Spicy Thanos, salty version. A rampaging shapeshifter, which can attack when needed, deserves at least a rare. All right, well, that's a good card. I don't know if it's going to get me any value here, though, if I'm being honest. I just feel like it's going to whiff because we know that's an enchantment, and if that's not a creature, then we probably just whiff here. So I'm going to go cycle this. There we go. That's a great card. Give me a land. Perfect. There we go. Now we're cooking. Everything gets a counter. They get another land. These decks have been so strange. Like, they haven't been like very meta-ish at all. Everything gets 2 counters. That's so good. Am I dead here? Very close. I might as well be dead because I gotta create a demon. Yeah, it's over. I mean, you don't have to say good game, but yeah, it's over. I have to create a demon or else I lose to my own Unholy Annex here. That'll do it. I had to sweep her too. I had to sweep her. Yeah, I don't think the Mind Stone's gonna work out for this deck, unfortunately. As much as I would love to blink the Sozin over and over again, I don't think it's very wise. I think just having the Sozin's good enough. I think the stone actually hurt us pretty bad there. Not so great. Could you run the Momentum Breaker in this deck? Momentum Breaker, you could, but it's not, yeah, it's not great. I like to run like Nowhere to Run and Momentum Breaker when I'm like running things that could bounce it back to my hand to get replayability and stuff. That's when I typically like that. This would have been good if I had a Black Source. This is okay. Maybe I put back one of these. Swayze MTG royalty. I don't know about that. What deck are we playing? This is the Mono Black Converge deck. You never know who they watch. I play Commander and I love your videos. I appreciate that, man. I don't know though. I don't know. I don't think I'd ever have the courage to be like, hey, do you know my channel? That'd be so weird and pretentious, it feels like. Oh man, okay, at least we got another core off the top. I did send one back, so I'm glad we got another one there off the top. That could have been ugly. Okay, good. It does land. I should probably play this as soon as I can, just so I can get the call out for the Jeskai Revelation. Okay. Jeskai Revelation is definitely going to be the call. Inevitable defeat on the core and not the Sozin is kind of crazy. Maybe they have another one. Yeah, they definitely have another one. Wow. Okay, pal. How did I get another core? I have no idea. Well, you know what? That'd be fun. Let's steal their Jeskai Revelation and use it against them. That'd be fun. Another inevitable defeat is insane. Like, that's insane. Like, I get that 4 cores is insane, but the shuffler on both sides is being unbelievably silly. Like, what are we doing? Sure, why not a tablet? That's crazy, dude. That's actually disgusting. Let's do it again. Maybe we'll hit something good. Nope. We're donezo. Another bad game, dude. I don't know. I don't know what to do. It feels like one of those days. One of those days. I'm gonna probably go back to the Naya counters deck. This deck's not exactly hitting the way I was hoping it would. Or maybe we could play Planeswalkers or something. I don't know. Already Planeswalkers would be kind of fun. Stock up. Okay. Meta decks in this economy? Yeah, right. All exiles here, so no yard for cover. Yep. I mean, this is just a waste of time at this point. I mean, the cards we have in hand here are useless against the opponent. Just a waste of time. Swayze versus the Shuffler. I mean, I guess inevitable defeat 3 times in a row was just absurd. I just can't believe that. I could go with the this deck has been really good, but it takes, I mean, the wins are so long on either one of these decks, really. I'm trying to climb the ladder quick. I really do want to climb the ladder really bad and get back into the numbers. I feel like it's definitely doable again with that Naya counter deck, but play unranked for a bit? No chance. Never mention that again. What are we thinking here? This hand keepable? Maybe. Pretty bad if I don't get a red source. This is a lot better. A lot better, yeah. This one looks spicy. Which one? The one we're playing right now or mono black? My husband and son and I talk about Magic all the time while we're out. Our son will even say it out loud. Tap 2 and play Lightning Greaves so we can sneak off to go look at a Pokemon. That's so funny. We're a big Pokemon family too. Love the Pokemon. Yeah, let's go here and here. Seems good. The opponent on Exile with Catchermos is interesting. I don't know. I feel like we get matched up against this a lot too when we're playing this deck. It's so funny how the algorithm works. I don't know why it works the way it does, but oh well. Oh well. I'm very new, been trying to find at least a second deck or other than 4-color Reanimator. You beat me first game on Oro versus Oro yesterday. Sorry about that. I know somebody, I get messages a lot about like, hey, we just matched up or whatever. It's pretty funny. Pretty funny how that happens. I'm thinking I want to discover and maybe try to get Inevitable Defeat and take out. Do I have Inevitable Defeat in this deck? I think I do. And then take out the Ashiok. That'd be nice. I had a feeling it'd be that.
I wonder what I'll find at this site.
Alright, we got 2 Planeswalkers down with 5 mana, about to be 6. Not able to get the improvisation yet, but working on it. Okay, that's not good. That's not good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I could play the tap land, get my caretakers all the way up, and attack in.
Never go it alone.
Okay, another caretaker's talent. Definitely interesting. Definitely interesting. I think I'm gonna surveil here actually. I don't think I need that many caretaker's talents. I think that's a little overkill. Take this out of the yard. I will do this. Actually, we'll copy the flyer. Flyers are the better choice here. And then here comes the hex. Cool. And then we pump the field. And we play the tap land. Everything's fine. Everything's just fine, guys. 1 second. Get lost on my caretakers? You gotta be kidding. I guess that's better than taking out my planeswalkers. Oh, I was worried they were gonna do that last turn. They finally pulled the trigger on it. I do have the sweeper though, so I guess it's not the end of the world, but I'm gonna lose my Quintoris, which is really sad. I guess I'll just go for the improvisation capstone for now. Should I? That's dumb, isn't it? That would be actually kind of dumb, wouldn't it? Oh man. Yeah, I would lose the game, I think, if I don't sweep the board here. Oh well.
Hands off the evidence. How am I supposed to...
Gotta do what we gotta do, huh?
Ow!
And I could go Caretaker's Talent again, maybe. Look at the top 4 cards in your library. Put any of the 2 back in the library. What do you write? Okay, 2 cards. Okay, got it. Okay, they threw away a sweeper and a land. We clear the field. I'm gonna go here. Do one of these. And one of these. Okay, another Caretaker's Talent. Yeah, Shuffler is really on one today, huh? There's Ketchumos. Oh boy. There it is. That's scary. Oh, they're gonna go for their own paradigm spell here. Draw 2. Not creating tokens again. Could they? Yeah, they could have done it. They could have -2 there. That's so strange to me. So odd, but I will take it, man, because that'll give me time to get the improvisation off. I mean, yes, let's take a quick look here and see what's going on with both of these. And then this as well. Yeah, I mean, let's just eat up their hand. So don't take anything with Soul Search that the other ones can take. Okay, I guess there's only a couple things in here. I mean, it's got to be you. Destroying all enchantments, though, is actually really annoying, huh? Yeah, I'd rather them clear the field than take all of my enchantments. Okay. And then we'll do that. That seems pretty good, right? That seems pretty good. That's not bad. Paradigm, though, drawing them cards is really annoying. I guess it still kind of does the same thing as the Ketchumos does. The good news here, though, is that I have the paradigm going off every turn, which is a better paradigm than theirs, and should find me things like Elspeth. If I can find an Elspeth to keep pace with their Elspeth, we're going to be fine. I know that Ketchumos is tragic. Okay. Well, we're in for one here, guys. That last Mardu Planeswalker deck rocked. Yeah, this is that deck list right here with just a few adjustments to it. I think it's been fantastic. It's just, again, I'm not joking. I genuinely mean this. We got, the last time we played this was on stream. The last deck that we played against was Ketchumos, which, how many people are running Ketchumos on the ladder right now? Probably like 0.01%, right? And we seem to find this matchup every time we play the deck, which is really interesting to me. Really odd. Can this exile any token? Exile target creature. Okay, so it can only be a creature. That's unfortunate. So I'll need to find another Planeswalker off of the capstone for sure. Otherwise, we might be just done here. Do I not have Inevitable Defeat in this deck? I feel like I need to add that to the deck, especially with this kind of matchup. All right, they just play Beza to gain life. Oh, I do have it. Okay, wasn't sure. Perfect. I'll take both. This first, this second. That way, the stack. I get this down before the Soul Search goes off. I don't think I get a treasure though, do I? No. All right, you gotta go. And then we gotta clear the field of whatever I can clear it of. That's a good card. I need that. And then I do want to run this, but I'm trying to think here. Do I want to take out Ketchumos or do I want to take out Elspeth? Both are really dangerous cards, man. I think I have to take out the Ketchumos for now, unfortunately. I can do 7 damage between 2 different targets with the treasure or the enemies card. They're taking a lot of damage from their own paradigm too. I'm eventually going to be able to drain them out, I feel like. It's going to be close. I don't like this matchup at all. It's super annoying. It's extremely annoying. 30 cards left in my deck, so we're not going to mill ourselves or anything. They've actually drawn more cards than I have. I got to deal with the Ashiok actually before ults, huh? The ult can actually win the game. That's not good. Yeah, I get the 7 damage with this though, so we should be good. We should be fine. Never mind. Never mind. They draw a perfect. They draw a perfect spell, and we do not. Oh no! You're kidding me, man. You've got to be kidding me. think we lose the game because the opponent is able to alt the Ashiok. I could try to search for something here and maybe try to get really lucky and hit something. How many spells can I pull off here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mana. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Not enough. Not enough. Let's take out the Ashiok from their hand and hopefully draw with that treasure. This is so annoying, man. There's no way around it. I lose the game. I lose the game. Ashiok ult for the win. They mill me out. Crazy. Crazy, man. Yep, there it is. There it is. Oh, brother. Another reason for defeat. Yeah, I need to run a lot more inevitable defeats. I think I have 2 in here maybe. I need to run all 4, and I think I need to go a little bit lower on the sweepers. I think. I mean, if we run into that matchup for sure. So I got 3 of those and 3 of those. No, that's actually a really good amount of both. It's a really good amount for both. Ay, ay, ay. What do I do here, man? I mean, maybe we run the cycling sweeper instead because, well, no, that wouldn't work out in that matchup. I don't know, man. I don't know what the solution is. This could have taken out Planeswalkers. This could have taken out Planeswalkers. We just didn't find enough of them early on. Just bad luck. Bad luck. But I love it when it's in my favor, right? The shuffler. Yeah, the matchups seem rigged. It is strange. It's very weird. I don't understand it. I don't know why Ketramos is the matchup that we get. It's so weird. Like, what makes it that deck of all the decks that we get? Swayze, what's going on, Mark? How you doing? Sorry, guys. I was expecting to win a handful of games today, but I really thought we were going to have a really solid run today. Because yesterday I picked up my counters deck and we ran it through Mythic easy. Like, we won a lot of games in a row. It was going really well. I think we go here first. Soul Search would be nice, just to maybe take a spell out of their hand and can create a token and then draw a card. That's a possibility, but we might have to just run the Day of Judgment to get rid of the Grand. I don't know. Another really lame matchup in Is It, but what can you do? Could have won if you got that 7 damage. I know, right? If they didn't have the answer for the enchantment, we would have been fine. Could have been easy peasy. I'm not too concerned about Grand right now. I'm really not. I think instead, let's go look at their hand, maybe. I don't know. Is it look at their hand or is it Caretaker's Talent? I feel like we got to really wait on this until we know for sure they have 7 mana and can play that. No, that would be silly. I got to get the tablet out of their hand. Or that. That's also a very scary card. Maybe I should have taken the Wisdom there, because I guess the Day of Judgment could have hit the Thor too, but there's no guarantee they would have played Thor there. I guess that's the big thing. Eloquentia is on the table now, which is a bummer. I had to play around Eloquentia, guys, which is not good. Not good at all. Eloquentia. Here comes the draw 3 for 2 mana. I guess it's not fully committed to 3 yet, so that's good. I guess that's good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, well now they've got unlimited mana to use because the Grand discounts everything. Dude, why do they have to have Eloquentia in hand right now? Honestly. I should have taken Eloquentia instead of the, it's my fault. I played that wrong. I took the Thor. Thor is a very scary card, but I definitely think I should have thought that through a little bit more because Eloquentia is Obviously a lot more problematic right now for us. It doesn't matter. It literally doesn't matter. Whatever spell I play here is going to get taken out with Quencha. I guess I can draw. Pay the 2 for the Quencha. That's something. 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, they could play Jeskai Revelation though. Okay, that's a good spell. And it's something I don't really mind losing to Quench. It's gotta be Jeskai Revelation though, right? They blow up my... Or they do 4 to the face, bounce the token. Or no? Bounce that. Okay. That makes sense. That does make sense. Okay, end the turn. It's time for Day of Judgment. It's over. It's over, guys. It's over. It's over. I hate conceding, but it's over. Oh, what a bad day, huh? That's okay, though. That's okay. We're about to make a comeback of all comebacks right now. 9 counters. Let's get back to it. Let's get back to winning. I mean, we were only going 50-50 with this deck, but it's going to go on a run here. I can feel it. Caught alive. Let's go. What's going on? Judo, how you doing, man? I say cut 2 death to our enemies and slot restoration seminars so you have form of recursion when you lose your planeswalkers or other death to our enemies. Or the other... Oh yeah, that's true. You can get them back. Yeah, once they sacrifice, you can get them back every turn. That's not a bad idea. The seminars are really cool cards. Not a bad idea. It'll quench you is like a theme park. Yeah, that was just not the greatest. Not the greatest couple of games there. Skyward Spider. I'm just waiting for one of those games, man, where you get like just the curve out, you know, like the beautiful curve out. Like I haven't got double Badgermole Cub into Ouroboros once yet. I haven't gotten like, I don't know, it just feels like I haven't gotten much of anything going here. It just feels like I keep getting pretty bad draws, but I don't want to blame it all on that. I definitely made a bad decision in that last game for sure. Should have taken the quench and I wouldn't have been fine, but I would have been in a much better position. Sure. Let me guess, I'm gonna draw another land here. That's how my day's been going, so I just figured, you know. I just figured because that's how my day's been going. Oh man. 22 land deck, by the way. 22 land deck. Hey, finally made it alive. What did I miss? You've been missing a lot of losses, unfortunately. A lot of losses. Has not been going our way today, but that's okay. We're gonna turn it around at some point. I have a feeling. I believe. It's good to see you though, Rare. Good to see you in the stream. Appreciate you being here today. All right, opponent, show me something here. Come on. A duress. Oh, good luck with that. Do you think I have something in my hand that's playable? Come on now. Nice try, buddy. Nice try. I guess that's the fun part of not being able to get any spells. You get to laugh at the opponent when they run their duress. Why not? Why not? You know, why not? Why not? I'm losing my mind right now. Losing my mind right now. So weird, man. Should I just go? Should I just? I mean, I was winning before. Maybe I just go right back to what I was doing before. I mean, they have no bearing on how these games have been going, though. That's the problem. Is that this is like maybe it's a luck thing. I don't know. Hold on. Hold on a second, guys. I'm going back to how I had it. Just because maybe there was something behind the luck of these cards. I don't know. We'll see. I was on a run yesterday, though. A crazy run. Javier with the 5 and the super chat says, we all know Swayze is generous and gives games if he sees players playing his decks. That's very true. That's very true. I appreciate the 5, brother. I wish that was the case right now. I wish that's what was happening. But I can't even use that as an excuse. We're getting steamrolled. That's what's happening. See, why can't I have that start? Just give me that start one time. Please, I'm begging you. Give me that start just one time. Oh, man. They're going to beat me to the punch by 1 turn here. Because they had the elf and the badgermole cub there. Yep, they beat me by one turn. I just cannot. I can't, guys. I cannot figure out for the life of me what is going on today. I can't do it. That was actually not a bad starting hand for us. I had to keep that, but this is so silly. This is so silly. We're running like the same deck there too, and they got the good cards. I got the bad cards. On another day, this deck wins 75% MTG. Dude, I'm telling you, I ran this deck. I'm not even, this is not like some sort of like exaggeration or me being like, you know, overly dramatic. I ran this deck yesterday from 91% to 98% in quite literally like an hour. Like it was easy. It was literally easy. Like I was so excited today because I'm like, oh, we'll jump on and get the rank going back in the right direction and, you know, all that stuff. And boy, was I wrong. Boy, was I wrong. Ethan, thank you so much for the 199. I appreciate that, brother. Pass this to the refs to get some better draws. I should have mulliganed this hand though, but I'm on tails right now. I wasn't even paying attention, to be honest with you guys. I should have probably mulliganed this hand though. Let's go ahead and get the Jennifer Walters down here. It seems like we're up against Jeskai Control, which means them not being able to cast spells during my turn might be helpful. I guess that Jennifer's going to get burned out though here though, so that's all good. But at least we get them to use something. I'm going to go with this. It gets taken out by Firebending Lesson though, but oh well. You just need to go first more. Have I been going second a lot? I don't even know. I haven't even been paying attention. I don't even know, honestly. Elf. You, I guess mix it up a little bit, huh? Give them 2 targets to look at instead of just the 1. Death to our enemies is a very good card. Bolt Wave to the face. Okay, that's fine. I mean, if they're throwing a burn spells at my face, I'm actually happy about that. Opt. They need 2 more spells to cast here to get that to deal 7 damage to my board. And I'm sure they pull this off somehow. Opt again. Now they just need a 1 burst lightning and they're good to go. Can you guys imagine if they really have it? Like, they do. They have it. They have it. Here comes burst lightning to the elf. 7 damage to Morales in my face. Yep. That's perfect. That's what we would call perfection. Literal perfection. I would expect nothing less. All right. Dun, 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 dun. All right, show me a sweeper. Show me Jeskai Revelation, a reload. Show me Converge. Wow, okay, we get a chance. You're saying there's a chance. You're saying there's a chance, guys. 8 life left. They've got infinite mana though, so literally any card off the top is playable. Jeskai Revelation is the one I'm really scared about. Hopefully they just drew another land, I hope. Okay, they did. Yeah, let's get this down. You're saying there's a chance. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. They just couldn't close. They had everything, but they just could not close. Whew. That got a little bit scary for a second. He's out of gas. I must be bad luck. As soon as I tune in, it's gone to 4 loss streak. Hey, the curse is broken now. We're good. We're good. We're good. Thanks for breaking the curse there, Sid. I appreciate that. Javier's the good luck charm. We can't all take credit for being the good luck charm. Someone has to be the good luck charm here. Oh, why didn't I play that first? Oh my god. I thought that was a Verge land. Thought it was a Verge, my bad. I'm playing a little bit on tilt right now. I gotta slow down and just breathe. Just breathe. It's all good. We're fine. We're fine. Whoop whoop. I gotta play another land here, so we'll go with the manifestation. Sure, why not? Another control deck. Just what the doctor ordered for my blood pressure. The doctor said you need to play against more control and you'll be just fine. Sure. Yes, sir. I can't think of anything else I'd rather see right now in this very moment than counter spells. We all know who the good luck charm is here. It's me. That reminds me of that scene from what was it? Was it the Avengers movie? It was one of the Marvel movies where Thor's going back and forth with Peter Quill about who's the captain. We all know who the captain is. All right, come on. Badgermole Cub's a good find. Ill-timed explosion was crazy. Ethan, thank you so much for the 5, man. I appreciate that very much, man. More for the refs. I mean, the refs just aren't listening, man. That doesn't matter how much we give them. They are not listening. I don't know. We might have a chance here again, though. As long as this ill-timed explosion doesn't find its way to their hand again, we might be okay. That's so greedy. I feel like it's got to be this, right? Because we're getting double the amount of counters, essentially, for at least the turn. Drawing a card. Okay, so we're going to 5 toughness. We should be able to survive most ill-timed explosions. I guess they'd have to drop something pretty big like a Jeskai Revelation, which would be a kind of a win for us. You know what we should probably switch to, because we are still on kind of a crazy big win streak with it, is the Namor deck. Maybe that's the way to solve the problems here. I mean, it's got to be this, right? I don't know what I'm hesitating for. I can pay... No, I can't pay 2. Never mind. I was gonna say I can pay 2 for the Quencha, but I actually can't. And it's nowhere to run, or no more lies versus 3 steps ahead. A little bit more of hard counter spells. No, dude. All right, whatever. Whatever. We still hit you for another 7 here. Good old Jeskai Revelation. Cooking. Cooking. That's what I was going for? Yeah. Do you got any TY lead decks? I don't know what that means, unfortunately. Maybe. I might. I don't know what it means. Should I just attack? I should just probably attack first. See what happens, because I probably get more lethal chance here if I just go wider. Please? It's another Jeskai Revelation, but of course it is. They send back my land, they deal 4 to my face, they get 2 tokens, but I still get a pretty good attack here. I think that's worth it. Javier again with another 2. Guys, I appreciate all the love, man. Thank you for the 2 in the super chat. Good luck, Swayze and the mob. Gotta get back to work, sadly. Oh, man, I'm sorry. Have a good rest of your day, though, man. Have a good rest of your day. Appreciate you stopping by, as always. Good to see you, my friend. Wish you luck, but since I'm leaving, it'll be rough. Okay. We'll go until we lose. We'll go until we lose. We're winning games now, finally. We got 2 in a row. We got 2 in a row against Control, which I'm very happy about. Hey, Swayze, I like to play best of 3 with the lifelink deck you showed here some time ago. So I'm here to ask any tips on what to do or put onto the sideboard for the Control players. It depends which life gain deck you're talking about, first of all, and then Yeah, I don't know if I have any. Man, hold on. This hand looks really good, but the curve is so slow. I'm gonna try it. Against control decks, I mean, you can add indestructibility for sweepers and stuff, but that's not really what control decks are running these days, man. It's a lot of bounce effects, so it's hard to say. I don't know. I think control is always going to be really bad for that deck, unfortunately. That's why I don't really run it, because it's not fast enough to get underneath like the Jeskai Revelations and stuff. But yeah, that's just, unfortunately, that might be one of the things you have to concede to, is those control decks. But I will say though, I think that there is a way to run indestructibility and get yourself more viability against control. Like there's like early game things like there's some creatures that you can sacrifice, like Spider-Man and whatever, to get indestructibility or whatever. Also Zac Fair is a good one. There's some good creatures that are legendary that can get some value, especially if we're playing the Naya Legends. Come on. Oh, it landed. No interaction. Ooh, that's not good for them. This is not good for them. Here comes the Day of Judgment, though, for me, right? Yep. It always is. It's always if you can think of something that, like, what's the worst possible thing that can happen here? It's always going to be that. Always going to be that. And then you're running Badgermole Cub. Okay, I'm just confused. I get another... Oh, I get a Badgermole Cub too? Oh, that actually might be really good. Hold on. That might be really good. I know I got a second Ouroborate here, but I don't want to overcommit to the board with the Ouroborates. I want to get a wide enough board here, and then... Okay, I guess we're overcommitting with the boards. That works out too. Whatever. That works. And cue the Day of Judgment number 2 or the Deadly Cover-Up, right? I just don't understand the Badgermole Cub being ran with the sweepers, but... Okay, hold. This should be more than enough to win the game, right? Got going wide for like 20 creatures here. Oh, you're kidding me. You're actually kidding me, right? We can't win. I'm just thinking right now. I'm just thinking we can't win. I have no removal in this deck. I don't have any removal in this deck. It's over. I mean, we could go to a game where we can play a game here where we try to draw out the opponent or whatever, but I mean, what are we gonna do about the flyer right now? We gotta find like a Halana at least. This is crazy. Like what, like, I really want to know what my luck is today. I want to know what it is. I want to know who gave me the luck that I have today. I want to know. I want to speak to a manager right now. I want to know who designed these matchups for me. I need an adult. I need an adult right now. Unbelievable. I'm just like, I can't wrap my head around what is going on. It doesn't make sense. I gotta switch to Namor. I think I gotta switch to Namor because it's more control and it does a better job of answering like any sort of weird shenanigans being thrown my way. Now, here's the deal. Again, I'm not opposed to the idea of trying to find Halana here, or even like a spider, and just having that creature with reach, because that creature's going to have 1,000 damage or 1,000 power, right? And we could just block the Herald all day long, and then that would force them into a situation where like they're going to have to want to sweep the board. They sweep the board though, they're going to be negative whatever life. There's a chance we could still win this because it could go to a draw, and if we go out to drawing cards, I think they're going to draw way more cards than us ultimately. So I could sit here all day. Do I want to do that? I don't know. That's my only win con though. My only win con is to basically make it a defense that's so impenetrable that they're gonna have to sweep the board. And if that's the case, they can't. So they're gonna have to go to drawing cards. I mean, they could have a lot of spot removal though. I think that's what's gonna be the real. It's gonna be the real problem. What an opponent deck though. I know, right? Like it's just She-Hulk. Yeah, She-Hulk would have been nice right there. Man, it burns. I feel your pain. Don't tell me your lottery numbers. Thanks. Yeah, I'll try to keep my lottery numbers away from you guys. Like, truly, honestly, explain to me like what even is like going on here. The opponent has Day of Judgment, Badgermal Cubs, and Herald. Like, someone explain to me what is going on today. Like, and now they have a second one too. That's hilarious, actually. Hold on. Hold on. That's actually hilarious. That's hilarious. Look, you may not be able to lose the game, but neither can I. Neither can I. Let's just take him down to a cool -2 billion. Let's go. Let's go. You can't lose the game. Well, guess what? Neither can I. You guys ready for a Mexican standoff? Let the games begin. Let the games begin. Like Captain America said, I can do this all day. I can do this all day, pal. Let's go. Swing in. Leave behind. Oh man, let's just cancel the attack. Let's just send these guys in. I just want to see how far I can take their life total down. This is actually hilarious. I can't even get any more tokens though, unfortunately. We broke the tokens. You got them now? I think I should go for one more life link because I do feel like surprisingly 2,000 life is kind of doable. Like they could probably get that. So I should probably just go ahead and get a little bit more life here. Just a little bit more. All right, let's send everybody except for 1, 2, 3, wait, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, let's see how bad this is. How much life do I have now? How much negative can an opponent go? What's that? What's the total on that? And then also, what's the amount of life I can have? Ooh. Oh, I missed one extra life. I could have put a cage on that. Darn it. Oh, man. Go ahead. Just Day of Judgment, man. There we go. Now we're talking. Just Day of Judgment for me, man. Please. I mean, at this point, it's just for science. For science! Sup, Swayze and the mob? A cool 140,000 life. Is that what that is? Yeah, you're right. 140,000 life. Alright. Watch them walk one of their heralds right into my Helana here. I bet you anything they're gonna do that. Watch. Go ahead, do it. Walk your herald right into my Helana. Every time. Every time. Anything else you want to do? You want to make that mistake one more time for me, bud? I see. Now it's indestructible and hexproof. Fun! Okay. What do we do? Let's just see what this finds. guess. Sure. Sure. Alright, and this is what we're going to do. We're just going to pass the turn every turn now. We got 39 cards to their 41. Right now, we're losing the battle of attrition for as far as drawing cards goes. I need them to make a mistake and draw a couple of cards. That's kind of where I'm at right now. I think we've trolled enough and done enough damage. Now let's just sit here and just pass the turn back and forth and see who gives up first. That's basically what's going to happen. I think the problem here is, though, the opponent knows as well as I do that it's going to come down to drawing cards. And I don't think that they're going to draw any extra cards here. If they draw 2 extra cards, I win. That's pretty much where it comes down to. Please draw 2 extra cards, man. That's fun. He can't lose. Oh wait, oh, he can't lose because of the drawing a factor either. He can go to no cards in hand. I didn't even know that. Oh, I didn't even know that. I thought he could draw out. No, you're right. I think that is how that works, huh? Literally can't lose the game because even if he draws out. Oh no, there's no way I can win this at all. There's literally nothing I can do. Dude, did we really just waste all that time? Wait, what? Untap permanent I control. No, just tap this and this. What are we doing? That was weird. Is there anything in my deck, guys? I don't, there's nothing. There's literally nothing. Oh, we're cooked, man. We're so cooked. Bro, what is going on? Just tap the freaking lands. I got a billion things to choose from here. I'm just gonna see how much life I can gain here. Screw it. I'm gonna leave the game. Don't worry. I'll just gonna do one more thing here. Let's see how much life we can gain. For science. I forgot that they could not draw out. You're right, though. That's so annoying. All right. Final numbers. What are the final numbers? Tally them up for me here, guys. This would be a really fun game in paper, huh? Try keeping track of this on paper. What's the final number? Oh, we broke the game. Literally, you can't take any more damage. Awesome. How much life can I gain? I can gain all the life. Screenshot it. Ship it. That's the craziest game we've ever had. For Frodo. Try to crash the game. We kind of did break it there, but you can draw the game by overloading the MTG system. All right, we got to just go switch to Namor here. This is our last hope. Namor's our last hope. You're our only hope, Obi-Wan. Please. You ended at negative life, did I? 2 billion life. Something light. Something light on a Friday evening or Friday afternoon. Something light. Man, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I am like really close to getting up and teaching Kevin a lesson. Keep it up. I'm gonna teach you a lesson. All right, let's go with Steam Vents. All right, this hand looks pretty good. The matchup's gonna be weird though. Sure is. Do it. Nah, I won't do Kevin like that. It's not his fault, but it is nice every now and then to get your frustrations out on Kevin. Swanton bomb on Kevin. Nah, I can't. I don't know if I can do Kevin like that right now. He's minding his business. Link to the deck? Which deck list? Mine or the one that I keep losing with? I can show you the deck list if you want after this. It's a really good deck. I'm not even gonna say it's a bad deck. It's a really good deck, but just not having a good day today. It do be like that. Should have put the double strike on the lifelink one. Ooh, that would have been spicy. I mean, it would have been the same amount of life though, right? Because they were both pretty much the same power. Yeah, let's get this down. Say go. Yes, guys, I know a lot of you guys give me a hard time about it, but I am resorting to playing Jeskai Revelation. But that's where I'm at today. Yep, you got it. And they're pretty much tapped out. I mean, we're pretty safe to play Consult the Star Charts here, I think. Okay, cool. That's awesome. Just what I asked for. All right, Sonic, give me no maximum hand size and start drawing me some spells. Looking for Jeskai Revelation, looking for obviously Namor. Would be nice. Would be nice. They trying to activate the second Spire too. That'd be funny. Joe Nation, thank you so much for the 5. I appreciate that, brother. Starting a Save Kevin fund. Nah, Kevin's a tough guy. He low-key likes having fights, man. He's a tough guy. Don't worry about him. Let's just go Steam Vents, pass the turn, draw a card, and then we might have to go consult the star charts again here. Who knows? But apparently finding win cons these days is asking a lot. Mythic gets weird when it's close to the end of the month. Should have put, oh yeah, we read that one. Put that full in an urn. What? You want me to put Kevin in an urn? That's crazy. That's crazy, man. Oh my gosh. I mean, I'm stopping them from doing whatever they want to do, but those creature lands are eventually just going to get the best of me here if I can't find something. I got plenty of things to find, but I haven't found any yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. Okay, so I mean, I might as well just use up the 4 here then. Perfect. That'll take care of those. And then I'll take the Namor. All right, scry away. Here's what's gonna happen. The opponent's gonna do this again next turn. We're gonna flash this in and take out both of them, which will basically de-ramp them too. Kind of a little bit of land destruction going on with that. And then we'll play Namor the following turn. If I play Namor right now, they're not gonna be inclined to attack with those again. So we're gonna let them attack with those again. Bada bing, bada boom. And then time for Namor. And then we go ham. Then we go ham. Go ahead. I kind of need them to attack first though, so they don't have any mana to respond with. There we go. GG's. 2 damage, 2 treasures. I don't need to draw any more cards. No cards needed here. Feels bad, man. All right, it's a win. It's a win. So first game's a win with the Namor deck. I'm pretty confident in saying that. I know it's a little early to be, you know, doing the victory lap here, but I'm pretty sure this game's over, so. Jeskai Revelation, send back whatever they try to play to their hand. I'm sure it's gonna be like ill-timed explosion or something that deals with this. Something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I have 7 mana exactly. Do I want to waste a whole Jeskai Revelation to send that back just to have him play it again? Probably not, right? So, gonna have to counter that. Sure, just a straight counter. What else we got? I've got Prismari Charm to bounce it back to my hand if I need to. Oh, I just realized it's only on 2. They don't even have any lessons in their graveyard yet. What am I doing? I could have just let that hit and then countered the second one because they clearly want to play a second one here. Redirect Lightning. Okay, cost 2, pay 5, change the target of the ability. Okay, so they're gonna counter what? I'm so confused. I'm so confused right now. Let's see how this plays out, Kaiden. Let's see how this plays out, and then we'll make a decision. Yeah, I think you confused yourself even, right? I mean, this seems weird. Redirect the counter spell to what? Counter your own thing? Just burning parts, listening to Swayze. I gave them an option. I can watch while I cut or be sick for an hour. Or be sick for an hour. That's funny. Tell your boss I gave you clearance. You get an hour break. Tell him. Let him know that Swayze said so. Is synthesizer not going to rotate out anymore? I don't know. I have no idea. I haven't really figured out what's rotating out or not, but if that's what people are telling you, probably. Shame Scoop, yeah. So I bet you miss working outside right about now. Dude, you have no idea, man. I walked outside to take out the trash this morning, and I was like, damn, how did I ever do this for 10 years? I did not. I ran right back inside. I'm like, ain't no way I'm staying out here. Dude, there was a point where I literally didn't go outside for like 4 days. And then I went outside and then I was like, has it always been that hot out there? My wife's like, yeah. The mob is the law. We make the rules around here. We make the rules. Send that back. Okay, I don't know if they know how indestructible works, but I guess they were just wanting to get that into the graveyard, maybe. I see. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so I could probably just go for the star charge next turn, but bounce off seems still pretty solid. I haven't taken any damage yet, which is great, but man, what a crazy matchup again, though. I'm gonna go for consult the star charts. I think we'll let him hit us here this turn. We'll go for consult the star charts. We're looking for a lot of things here. I need the Namor for one. Getting some bodies out in front here are gonna be kind of crucial. That has haste. Lovely. Take the damage. All good. All right, here we go. No spells being cast for the opponent. The problem with running the Ashling command out here, instant. Oh, come on now. Running that out at instant speed is that the opponent is just going to give this indestructibility. But I guess if I do it pre-combat, they'll have to tap it, which means it won't be able to attack, and I'll be able to deal with the rest of the crew here. So I think that's the play. Force them to tap the Iron Elf. Don't attack. I don't know, man. I don't know. I think that's got to be the move, though. This says it gets a 1/1 counter for each creature you control. Whenever more cards leaves the graveyard, 1/1 counter. Okay, so when they leave the graveyard, though. Okay, so here we go. We're going to go like so. 2 damage. I think I'm going to go for drawing the cards. Wait, no. I draw the cards. You do the damage. What's the plan, man? Gonna tap that Iron Elf. Wasted the practiced offense. That's huge. I feel like there's a lot of value to be gained in this turn right now because they lose out on a card in hand. They lose the practiced offense, practiced offense. They tap out so they can't attack for the turn. Like everything went perfect there. I think that card, this card right here is so unbelievably good. All right, I think we're gonna go here. We're gonna force them to discard that last card that they have in hand, because clearly they don't want to. And then we're gonna bounce the elf back to their hand next turn when they try to put the practiced offense onto it. I mean, we're kind of dismantling them right now. We are dismantling them. This was a matchup too that I don't like to play against. I really hate Mardu discard. Like, it's very good and it's very hard to deal with because there's a lot of weird things in the deck, but man, is it going well right now. All right. Get a little 1/1 if we need to block in case there's anything sort of weird here. Oh, all good. All good. Ooh, that's a card. 3, 6. Oh my gosh, we have enough mana too. Let's go. That's gotta be GG, right? Gotta be. I think so. I think we got this one. 2-0 with this one. I'm telling you guys, this deck might be my best deck. I don't know. It's hard to say. I think the Naya deck's a little bit better, but I just, after today, it's hard to say. This might actually take over. How do you get so good at making decks? I mean, I don't even know if I'm necessarily good at making decks. I appreciate the compliment. But yeah, it's just a lot of like, I don't know. It's a lot of sitting down and asking yourself, like, what is your deck trying to do? Like, is your deck trying to win fast? Because if it's going to win fast, like, you need to make it win as fast as possible. If it's a deck that's more mid-range, then you need to start asking yourself, like, what sort of cards answer the meta as far as spot removal goes and little things here and there. And then if you're going full control, like, you gotta, unfortunately there's some things too you got to think about with like certain cards. Like, if you're in green, you're gonna have to probably run Badgermole Cub. If you're in Jeskai colors, you absolutely have to be running this Jeskai Revelation. It's hard to say how to build a deck really well. There's too many answers to that question. I guess it's not super easy to answer. Sorry, I know that was a lot of rambling. I'm just trying to think while I'm playing. It's kind of hard to do both, but all right, we got the win. I don't know. I did do a whole deck building thing for members only one time a while back. You kind of got to start with the win con though, right? Like, that's where I like to do. I like to start with the win con. Like, what card do I want to build around? Like, Namor, the Namor deck, that was kind of easy for me because I knew I wanted to play Namor. I tried it in mono blue because mono blue seems like the best home for it, and I realized mono blue has a lot of problems with dealing with the meta. I realized Jeskai doesn't, and technically all the Jeskai spells that are good have blue in them, so that's kind of how we landed on this deck. But you start with Namor, you build around that, you start asking yourself the question, how do you deal with like the problems? And hopefully you find your way to the answers, but it's not always easy, man. Again, I haven't had a video on Monday and I didn't have one today for a reason. Like, I genuinely am having a very hard time right now dealing with the meta that we currently have. It's very fast. Everything's very efficient. Everything is tuned very nicely. So building decks is getting a little harder every day. But that's 3-year standard for you. Oh man, you must have been trying some fun janky things to be back down to 89%. Yeah, yesterday I got down to 91%, and it was because I was playing Changelings, and I was playing a really fun Eerie deck that tries to make everything with Leyline, tries to make everything into a hero, so I could play the Avengers Assemble. I love that card. I want to make that card work, but I think I'm gonna have to scrap that one for now. Did you check out that suggestion I made with the core and Merfolk tokens? I did, Nico. Yes, I did. I threw it into my Changeling deck, and it was pretty cool. It just wasn't doing enough for me. Like, it was getting me tokens here and there, obviously, but it was a little too slow. Like, it was getting me 1 blocker per turn, and that's great, but as far as the things I had in the 2-drop slot already, that was a little bit faster and a little bit more explosive. I'm gonna go with this first. But it was very cool. I did tap the core a couple of times to create some of those merfolks, which was really fun. So we got Abzan colors with a blue as well. 4-color, maybe Reanimator? Yeah, I think so. Sorry guys, my allergies have been really bad today. Allergies have been pretty rough. That's fine. Impend, all good. Dude, the mana is so weird this game. It's been so odd. Everything's coming in tapped, it feels like. Okay. Opponent filling up their graveyard, though, is a little scary. I don't think I have too much for the graveyard hate stuff. Another Overlord, okay. Let's just go here. That's fun. Little late on the no more lies, I think, but what can you do? Takes care of that. And does this come in untapped? It does. Okay, good. I can at least hold a counter spell if I need to. Let's see what happens. It's time for them to start dropping some bigger things here. Maybe Yuna. I'm guessing Yuna's got to be in this deck, right? Another one? Really? I mean, I guess we can use the no more lies. That's kind of nice. It's actually really nice. If I play this, I'm only left with 2 mana, right? Yeah, that's not ideal. I think we got to go for the counter spell again. Counter spell and then draw 2 discard. I'd really like to steal their turn this game. That'd be fun. It's 2026 standard. We aren't allowed to have fun anymore. Yeah, I know. I've noticed. Unfortunately. All right, definitely gonna stop them from ramping again. I think I'm gonna regret that, but I have another bounce spell in the Prismari Charm, so we might be okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which means this is going to work. We're almost there, guys. We're almost at the point where I can actually play out the Namor confidently without having to hold counter spells and stuff. Mind Stone's fine. It's a scary card, but it is fine. I can bounce it, I think, right? Any permanent? Yeah. This coming in for its actual cost of like 4 seems pretty bad. I think I should probably counter that. Playing it from the graveyard is pretty dangerous. Jeskai Revelations. Oh, as fun as this is, I think it's got to go. And man, is it fun. What's the plan, man? Now, because now I kind of want to run the Jeskai Revelations out, you know what I mean? I hate that that's what I'm resorting to here, because I'd really like to just get Namor down, but the right play here is to hold the Revelations. See what comes down. I'm sure it's going to be something big. Could be some big enchantment like Bahamut that they're trying to bounce over and over with the Mind Stone or Blink. By the way, have you seen the card? Oh, that's really good. Sorry. Have you seen the card Deep Root Pilgrimage? Why did that card not make it into your Namor deck? The card says whenever a non-token merfolk you control becomes tapped, you create a 1/1. Because Namor's the only non-token merfolk, so it just and unfortunately, I mean, if you stack a couple of them, it's really good, but it's not amazing. Not amazing for this deck, unfortunately. I tried it. It was actually in the original cut, but it did not make the cut. So they are trying to blink. I'm guessing the they're doing like the land destruction with the what's it called? The battleship. But yeah. Man, we're on a big roll right now with this deck. I like it. Swayze, do you ever play limited? I do. I love playing draft. I used up all my draft tokens recently, though. Ill-timed explosion and deadly cover-up are rotating out. Hope we get some more sweepers before then. That is not good. I did not know that. A big part of a successful deck are the lands. Yes, lands are one of the hardest things for me to get right. I still don't think I'm very good at building a deck around my lands. Like, it's not something I'm very good at. That's probably something I can work on quite a bit. NVL, thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate that. I just hope that the next 4 releases, they don't reprint or replace all the things that we're anxiously waiting to see rotate out. Yeah, that would be annoying, right? I'm doing mono white control with 2 Namor and 2 merfolks that pump the field. And every time you attack, you draw a card. By the way, have you seen, oh yeah, we read that. Since I watched your videos, I learned a lot of deck building, but I still struggle to make my own decks. honestly, making my own decks is literally the only reason why I like this game. If I were to play this game in a way where I would just get on and then make like what deck won a tournament, like what's the best thing to play, and just play that all the time, I think I genuinely wouldn't really like this game. I think this game, and what makes it special to me and why I will never get tired of it, is like the ability to build decks and be creative. Like that is genuinely the whole reason I love Magic. And so I don't know, I just feel like that's always going to be something as to why I will never like stop liking this game. Historic is kind of the best for building the ultimate deck. Yeah, I hear that Historic, obviously with the bigger card pool, you're always going to have more options and stuff, but I run Blasphemous Edict and Villainous Wrath as a black sweeper right now. So good against tokens too. I prefer it over cover up. The only problem, that's the one where the deals damage when they get hit, right? The only problem is with the Historic, you can come up to infinite combo meta. Yeah, that's the thing, right? Like you're gonna run into more problems where like really, really good things are gonna always be really, really good and never really change. Did I say there's another deck I wanted to play? I couldn't remember. I think I was gonna stick on this. I think there was... Yeah, I think we're sticking on this one for right now. This one's just doing so good. Love that I just got to Diamond and Limited for the first time. I'm really enjoying the Zendikar playing draft right now. Zendikar was so much fun. That's when they introduced the battles, right? When they introduced battle cards, I loved the battle cards. I thought they were some of the coolest introduction to Magic in a while. I know a lot of people weren't super fond of them, but I loved them. And I thought when they said they were creating a new card type and it came out, I thought it was going to be something that they were going to keep printing like in every set from now on. Like just like you would get instants and sorceries, you'd get battle cards, almost like sagas and stuff. But it never happened and it bummed me out. I was actually super bummed out about that. We have Chill Swayze now. Neymar is out. Yeah, Namor. Yeah, Namor's keeping my blood pressure down right now, which is really nice. All right, I'm gonna go here. This might be a mistake because they have Sheltered by Ghosts, but if I can just ill-timed explosion and get it back, that'd be kind of convenient, right? They always have it, right? They always have it. All good. All good. We're gonna get it back, don't worry. Yeah, I was worried that we were gonna miss on the land drop there though. Got distracted working. Synthesizer will be rotating out. It's just from the bonus sheet with Marvel will rotate out with all the other big scorer cards. Gotcha. Swayze, could you link the Discord, please? Yes, I can. Should I counter that? No, probably not. I should probably draw and discard, right? Hold on 1 second on that Discord link. I'm working on it. That's not the right one. That's my server. Okay. There's the Discord link. Man, they are cooking pretty hard right now. Wow, this ill-timed explosion is actually kind of scary now because if they have Shard Mage's Rescue, they're essentially going to go to 8 toughness, and if they go to 8 toughness, we're cooked. Wow, they have it too. I think we lost the game, guys. I think I made a horrible mistake here. I think by not countering that, I made a massive mistake. I cannot believe they're gonna survive this ill-timed explosion. I mean, we gotta try. Hopefully they don't have it, but I know they do. If I go... I have to. There's no choice. There's literally no choice. Shard Mage's Rescue would take it to 7, and then the ethereal armor on it makes it 8. So we're cooked. Crazy. This should have been the easiest win of the day. I made too many mistakes in this one. I played it a little bit too loose. I should have played a little bit like I played the last ones where I don't play Namor too early, and hopefully they don't realize the math on it, but I'm sure they do. No, they surely do. They surely do. That's a bummer. I probably should have just countered the ethereal armor and then just hoped for a land off the top, but I was really looking to draw and discard there to get my land. But I had a consult the star chart, so that was a massive error that I made there by not just countering the ethereal armor. I didn't realize it was going to scale that high that quickly. I've only ever seen the life gain, life loss combo, but do you know I've created one? It's like blue, green, old Strixhaven, infinite combo. That's pretty cool. And it's fairly efficient if some of the combos are not efficient, but if you can make a historic deck really deadly, if you find out some infinite combos and craft it when it comes out quickly. I still don't know how bonus sheets work. You and me both. You and me both. I have no idea how half of that stuff works. Not a clue. Hello, no music today? Wait, is there no music going on in your headphones right now? No, music should be getting through the headset, right? You're scaring me. I think there's music. I hear music. Let me see, let me crank it up. You hear it? Okay, it's good. Okay. Bonus sheets can be different. Score wasn't part of the bonus sheet, but it's set within a set. It's a set within a set. That's what I'm saying. I don't even know what that means. Why they gotta make everything so complicated? A set within the set. So is it standard? Is it a standard legal set in the set, or is it not legal? You kind of have to see what the AI does, because against the good things you think of and you realize how bad it potentially is. See what I mean? Yeah, absolutely. I know what you mean by that. Yeah. Yeah, you gotta test out your deck list and then find out what the meta's giving you. Alright, so we're running villains of some sort. Oh, I should have gave myself a chance at Prismari command there. Another mistake. Making a lot of mistakes here late in the stream. Okay, that's fine. Sure. Sure. I've got the counter spell next turn with the draw capacity. Not bad. Okay. And they drop off an arc reactor. Okay. Is this like a synthesizer build that I'm just not following yet? The ooze, I guess. I mean, I don't know what to think here. I think we're fine. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we're not at the mana yet to get Jeskai Revelation. I don't know, man. What's going on here? But I'll take that. I'll take that for sure. Some extra card draw goes a long way. No counter spell available to us now, though. Both of these are really good cards. I'll take both. I will take both. Arena has become too hard. Way too many cards. Yeah, it has become a lot harder than in past, for sure. For sure. Ugh. The Strixhaven Mayor has really high potential. It's kind of it was kind of put off. Oh, the Strixhaven Horse. Gotcha. Gotcha. Wait, what's on the field? Nothing? I don't think any of these cards are relevant right now. I'm gonna play out the Namor. Hold the counter spell. They have so much mana to work with right now. It's crazy. There's got to be some form of artifact deck that's like trying to like get a lot of like little tokens on the field, like little artifact token creatures. Maybe, I don't know. A drill? I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what that does and I don't feel like reading it, so easiest way to handle that is to counter it, right? Easiest way to handle that. Okay. I remember now, I did want to switch up the deck list actually. I want to go run my land destruction deck now. Someone had brought it up earlier and I was like, that's what I wanted to do. The deck that actually got us to Mythic. Where's it at? Yeah, let's play this one for a minute. Let's play this one for a minute. Do you think Chandra Spark Hunter could be a pretty good deck? I love her and I'm just not the best at brewing. Is that the one, which, is that the Chandra that's 7 mana or 4 mana? If that's the 7 mana one, yeah, I love that card. I think that card is fantastic. I think it is fantastic. Oh, you know what? I want to cut Kin Binding from this deck, actually. I don't think Kin Binding is actually necessary at all. I've been running Finale of Revelation and the Resonating Loot with Thor, and it's nuts. I can imagine. That sounds crazy. Thor is just a nasty card, man. It's so good. I've been playing this deck for a hot minute. Yeah, it's a good one. This is a good one. What'd they take? They took that? That's fine. Oh no, do they have one of those counters? Oh, the snares, dude. Of course they do. That's why they took that. Of course they do. Oh man. At least they didn't find anything there. No land drop at least. But it seems like everything's going to be a counter spell from this point forward. Love to see it. Interesting. Day of Judgment. I think I'm just going to bring the Anchorage up here to block. Sorry. And I think we might be safe to get this down. Nope. Counterspell. I should have known. I mean, there was no removal spell there. Instant speed. It's got to be another counterspell, right? Darn it. Blasphemy. No Kin Binding. I just don't think the deck needs it. It's a very good card. Don't get me wrong. I just don't think this deck in particular needs it. The more I thought about it after posting the video, I was like, man, the creature lands are enough to get the job done. Like, as I say that, Kin Binding actually coming in clutch right now. I won't change it up. I won't change it up. I just don't think it needs it. I think we could fit like one more really good spell in there, but all right, get in there. Shoot the sheriff. Okay, that goes to a 2. Are they willing to trade? Is that why we're doing it that way? If we're not willing to trade, that seems kind of odd that they would do it that way. Just take that. I'm in no rush here. No rush whatsoever. I could have blown up the board there. Didn't really feel like it. Not really necessary, I don't think. Attacking. That's pretty bold. I could have blocked again with my land, but I feel like they've got to have something up their sleeve. There's no way they fall for that twice, right? Surely not. Yeah, they've got something here. Okay, well, can I transform to Clayfire Bricks right now? Do I have enough mana for that? I do. I do. That's going to be a pretty big hit. That's the other thing too. Clayfire Bricks is another really great way to create creatures in order for us to crew up that vehicle. All right, swinging in for 5. I mean, it's got to be a deadly cover up or they're kind of cooked. Funny that we're land destruction and we didn't get one land destruction spell out, but that's okay. Sometimes you just win it with tokens. Hey, I'm back from mowing the lawn. What did I miss? Well, we're finally winning some games. I'll tell you that much. If I were you, I recommend running the Namor deck. It's been phenomenal for us. That's what you missed. That's the deck right there. Glad to see Mr. Oops all counters at 87%. Hey, to be fair, I was just at 87%, okay? I know what you're saying, though. I get what you're saying. All right, they chump block, and is that it? All right, we're going for lethal next turn with my creature lands. Demo field. Okay, sure. Fine with me. I kept the kin binding in, but only one copy with one copy of Virtue. I think our deck only has one copy of kin binding. Pretty sure. All right, I feel like we're just like taking a really long time to get to the point of like what, like we've already won the game. This game's over. Can we just concede or? All right. Anyways, on to the next one. Good game. Sorry, I didn't mean to be a jerk. I didn't mean to be a jerk. It has two of the same. If it's the same list. Oh, it doesn't have two? Okay, well then I'll definitely cut one. If it's two, then we'll have to definitely cut one of them because I definitely don't need two. Definitely don't need two. You're right. What in the world? Seam rips in here. Counter. You know what? Actually, maybe we should switch. No. 1, 2. Should we switch out this for no? What's better, guys? 3 steps ahead or no more lies? What are we thinking? Is no more lies better than 3 steps ahead here? The old Final Fantasy wizard match, yeah. Bold strategy kind. I'm thinking no more lies might be better. Absolute Virtue is a plan B. 2 of each, maybe. I don't know. I think I like no more lies a little bit more. Maybe I do like that. Maybe like that. Let's try that. What were you thinking about swapping kin binding for? I don't know. I didn't really have a plan for it. I just felt like we needed more answers in the deck. That because kin binding is a bit of a win more spell. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe like another. Maybe we should have added just like one more copy of another sweeper. But no, we have this and the Day of Judgment, right? Yeah, I don't know. I think counter spells is definitely the way to go. I think that's right. Avengers. Okay, so the battleship's gonna get a nice sweep here, hopefully, but we're playing somebody in the top 1500 now. With the day we've been having, crazy. I say we let that. Well, it might just drop a 3-mana creature down next turn. Let's take that off the board. I think taking that off the board is actually really smart. Because if we let him get a free 3-mana creature, it's gonna be like yeah, Captain America, and then they would have also played some other threats, which would not have been good. All right, yeah, we're definitely gonna play this. Keep getting some mana to get our way to the battleship. We're looking really good right now. Captain America really hurts, but that's okay. Hopefully we can get a nice counter on something big here. That's not good. That definitely avoids the counter. They went straight to the attack step there, though, too. Is their hand full of mana? Like, what is the opponent on here? Kin binding is nice, but I still need to continue getting mana for my Extinguisher Battleship. All right, so counterspell's still alive. Taking another 4, sure. I think their hand is all lands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I'm gonna take a risk here. I think their hand is like all lands. I need to start getting this down, create some blocks, and then. I mean, they're gonna top deck something here, though, right? And then I'm gonna regret not having no more lies ready to roll, but we'll see. Okay, that worked out pretty good for that turn. Yeah, I think they're just getting cooked right now. Let's go, dude. We're actually doing really well right now. Battleships next turn, and then we blink it immediately. I mean, that's going to be amazing. 3, 6, yeah. Game over. Battleship blinks. GG's. Okay, that works. Let's go, dude. We're on a roll now. We're looking good. No more lies. Yeah. Oh, yeah, we've talked about that one. Been trying to put this deck together since the video, but I'm short on rare wildcards. Down to needing 6 more. Dang, man, that's a lot. I feel bad about that all the time, man. I wish there was some way I didn't have to use so many wildcards in every video, but if you don't, the deck's just not going to work. Early, no more lies is better. Later, yeah, absolutely. You have to draw outside the blue artifact and do 3 steps. I've been playing this deck. I'm best of 3, hence plan V. Sorry. Forgot your main best of 1. Yeah, absolutely. No worries. Yeah, best of 3, completely different sort of story than best of 1. So no worries. Oh my gosh. Are we serious right now? What are these draws? My man has 5 lands in hand. That's me every time. Yeah, that's me now. That's called karma. What goes around comes around. Orzhov with scrying lands. That's kind of odd. I don't know what this could be. Okay, we gotta thin out the deck. What are we doing here? Stop giving me lands. I'm actually getting tilted. This is crazy. The opponent must have felt like you having 8 lands in mono white deck. I know that was really sad. I felt really terrible about that, but what can you do? That was not cool. All right, this is actually really nice. Being able to have the Aura Sight here, take out the stone too. Perfect. Aura Sight's gonna ramp me into the extinguisher. Gotta find my own stone though, so I can get the blinking going. Let's try it. It lands. Good stuff. I mean, obviously there's no counter spells, but we'll see. We'll see what happens here. I got the Virtue of Knowledge into the battleship, which is a double effect, which is excellent. Ooh, that's really good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. 2, 4, 6, 8. Perfect. All right, we got it. We got it, guys. They're gonna be pretty upset about this, I can imagine. Bye. Okay, and just like that, we are in full control of this game. Opponent needs like an exiling effect for a permanent here, like an Aura Sight. Oh, well that's good, but I can still get around that though. I have the blinking with the Mind Stone, so that's fine. All right. Good game, my friend. At least they understand, right? A lot of people will sit there and not really quite grasp it until they see me blink the actual battleship, but dude, we're cooking, man. He is cooked. I know, that was crazy. We are frying now. Heard you wanted some lands. MTG kind of became very mechanical, and standard is the appropriate approach to historic is a little more creative. I've gotten so many wild cards by doing the limited bundle for the new releases. It's like 2 sealed tokens, 3 draft. Yeah, that's a really good way to go, and then just use those tokens to draft. That's not a bad idea. That's kind of how I get a lot of my wild cards too, is I get those tokens and I kind of go in on it. You want the deck list? I can show you the deck list right after this game's over. Catching a Swayze stream while I'm on break. This is awesome. I appreciate you being here, man. Oh, that was a really good find with the judgment. Very good find. But watch, now we're not going to find a land for like another 5 turns. Watch. Bet. I bet you guys. Just in case things go sideways here, I gotta counter this because yes, I have the sweeper, but I can't really afford to miss a land drop here. Okay, cool, we got it. I'm actually pretty surprised. I still don't think that's going to be good enough though. I mean, Ouroboros comes down right now, and then we're still kind of in a really bad position. Kind of got to keep hitting land drops. I mean, if I get a Fabled, that'd be really nice, but yeah, a Fabled Passage right now would be amazing. Even an Aura Sight would be really good, actually. Oh no, you're kidding me. Okay. Okay, are they gonna play the Paw Patch? They have to, right? Yep. Alrighty, another Day of Judgment or bust, I guess. Yikes. Yikes! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we're still alive, barely. Day of Judgment. Ooh, no. No, 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 no. It's over. We tried. I mean, we were close. We were very, very close. Just, unfortunately, they just had a little bit too much power, too fast. 3, 6. Yeah, we didn't have enough for the next turn to Battleship anyways. Oh, well. That's one that I feel like we should win, though, because with the sweepers and stuff, but their rebuild there was really nice. I probably should have waited probably one more turn before pulling the trigger on the sweeper. Maybe got a little bit too overzealous. I forgot to give you the deck list. My bad. My bad. I'll get you to the next one, I promise. I hope. Managed to hit Diamond on Brawl, and then the ladder is more brutal there. Managed to hit Diamond on Brawl, and the ladder is more brutal there. Is it more brutal over there? I don't even actually know. Is Brawl harder to rank in? What is more worth buying, the Mastery Pass at level 40 or the Play Bundle? Ugh, I don't know. I don't know if I want to make that judgment call for you. Yeah, I'd have to look at them both. I'd have to actually put my eyes on them to give you a call on that. I'm currently on an 8-game winning streak. Simic Doppelgang and Math Magics for the win. All right, opponent is doing pretty well right now, and then a Boomerang Basics. Yep, sure. They are doing the thing. I need to get another land and then counter the talent. I think that's got to be the play, right? So we're at 4 mana. We have a sweeper ready to roll. We counter that. Opponent might have a it'll quench him, maybe? No quench. That's good. Another Storm Chaser's talent though. Sure, why not? A third one. That makes sense. That totally makes sense statistically. Seam Rip is good. I mean, I gotta sweep the board, unfortunately. I'd like to keep progressing the board state here. Maybe get, draw an extra card or something, but I'm gonna have the Day of Judgment just to kind of lighten things here a little bit. Low state, that's fine. I need to find Rest in Peace. Rest in Peace would be really good in this matchup for sure. And then they plot the Slick Shot. Oh boy. This is where things get real dicey for us. Oh man, are we serious? How do we go from such great games to this back-to-back nonsense? What are some better options? The good news about this deck is that it can be utilized in so many different ways, right? Like we can get a lot of value by changing some things up. There's a lot of ways you can run this deck. You can run Authority of Consuls, more, Graveyard Hate. There's a lot of things you can do. I could also run, like I said, Authority of Consuls would, take the Seam Rip out, and then it would stop them from being able to do this stuff. I can add more instant speed like Aang's. I can add Aang's Iceberg or something. I don't know. A lot of stuff we can do here. I like these two cards a lot for the playability to bounce them back and forth. I think we're about to get one shot here, unfortunately. Are we about to get one-shotted? I think we are. Like, not having any instant speed answers for the Slick Shot is so scary. First lightning to the face. That goes to 7. I'm down to 11. Okay, we're not dead unless they have a fling spell, which I'm sure they do. Wait, there's more. But wait, there's more. What's it gonna be, man? Hexproof? Okay, so let's do this real fast before they get the hexproof. Maybe we find something here off the top. I don't think we have anything in the deck that's instant speed though. That's the problem. Okay, cool. I mean, we're dead for sure. For sure. Yeah, that's a bad matchup for us, man. Just a bad matchup. I do think there's some merit to play some Authority of Consuls in this deck, though. That would actually be kind of helpful, wouldn't it? I think so. We have plenty of ramp, right? Whoops, wrong deck. Here's the deck list, by the way, guys, if you guys were hoping to see it. I think maybe the counterspells are a little... Well, no, the counterspells are good for control matchups, because that's the thing. Control is really tough. Hold on. All right, sorry, my lunch, my wife just made lunch. It's all done, so we probably can only play like 1 or 2 more here. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe the Seam Rip has to go, and maybe we go with the Authority of Consuls as a alternative to that. Because we have a bunch of sweepers. Yeah, I'm gonna switch that out for that and see how that goes. I don't know if it's gonna be good though. Is it? I guess it could be Seam Rip though for. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know what I want to do with this deck. There's a lot of things that I need to answer, unfortunately. Maybe we drop 1 Virtue because that is kind of a lot. And then, again, I think Kin Binding's got to go. Here's what we'll do. We'll play... I think this will be the... Oops. I think this will be the final. That'll be the final. Could actually make this Aang's Iceberg, actually. Okay, really? Is it Aang like that? Yeah, let's do that. I like that actually a little bit more. More instant speed answers. We also have the ability to slow down those prowess decks, and then now we're a little bit more committed on the No More Lies as opposed to the 3 steps ahead. I think this will be fine. All right, we're gonna go with a keep here. 3 steps draws cards, maybe 2 of each counterspell. I know you mentioned that earlier. I guess there would be no harm in going 2 of each. That would probably be the better way to go. I like to overcommit with 4 ofs when I think a card is just better, but yeah, it's probably better there to just go with 2 of each. I could probably throw that in there next. We'll see. Parting Gust in a moment. Is this? Wait, Parting Gust in a moment like this slays. Parting Gust, does that only hit creatures though, or does Parting Gust also hit permanents? Because if it hits permanents, that would be a really good card. That'd be a really good card for us. I'd be curious to know. All right, so we have a couple of ways to answer this opponent's deck. We do have counterspells, but we also have Graveyard Hate. Hopefully we find the Graveyard Hate. They're running Caves. Wow. Caves is crazy. All right, we're gonna have to keep progressing the board for mana, so we're gonna take this, even though I don't like taking things with good ETB effects when they get them back. And a Tortoise, that's pretty good. They get to play things from the graveyard now, right? No one's played that card in a minute. Iceberg seems fun. Yeah, Iceberg seems like the play here, and then still got mana for the counterspell. Good. Okay, that'll work. That'll work. Still need what? 2 more mana for the battleship? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I need 2 more mana for the battleship still. That seems to be a big problem of ours, is that getting to that 8th land drop. Sometimes it works out great, sometimes it just does not. I just need 1 more land though. That's pretty much it, and I'm good. Man. I'll take a hit here. I'll take a hit. If I get one more land, I can just harness the Mind Stone and I can blink the Clayfire bricks to get my final land needed for the battleship. And now it looks like they're going to be engaging with my artifacts and enchantments and blowing some things up. You hate to see it. Oh my gosh. Search, choose 3 the same mode at the same time. Search, wait, did they? What are they doing? I don't understand. You choose 3. You may choose the same mode more than one. Search your library for a cave card, put it on the battlefield tab. Search your library. Okay, why are they targeting my thing? I don't understand. Does that destroy an artifact or an enchantment? I don't see that written on the text here. Am I crazy? Am I tripping here? It does destroy it. What? Like, I would have scried if that was the case. What in the world? Oh my gosh, you couldn't read it. Of course it was too far down to read. Of course. I'm like, of course they're targeting it. I see that, but like, I would have absolutely just sacrificed that and scried if I had the option, but I didn't want to because I thought there was some sort of bug or something. Oh my gosh, I'm just not familiar with that card. That's annoying, dude. All right, well, at least it only destroys enchantments, right? I guess there's that. Gosh darn it. We'll take 5 damage. It is what it is. Okay, can I get one more land? Just one more time? Star Cage is bad. It takes up your own Mind Stone. Yeah, we can't be running Star Cage, unfortunately. That's just not a good card for us. Oh boy. Well, it's gonna take some time to destroy all these lands now, isn't it? Oh, brother. Oh, brother. This is really unfortunate right now, man. Darn it. You know what's crazy about this game is that, like, we actually had all the answers. We just never found them. We had Rest in Peace, which would have been a really good answer in the beginning, which would have ate up 90% of all that nonsense. And then, yeah, I didn't hit my land drops on curve. Like, just not enough lands, not fast enough. This is definitely an interesting build. I seen who was it? I think it was Decomposed. He ran caves a lot back in the day. Oh yeah, we were supposed to add 3 steps ahead. That's my bad. My bad. I do have Rest in Peace this time. It could be really good, or it's probably going to be completely useless. My guess is it's probably pretty useless, because that's how it be. All right, we're gonna play this game and then one more, and then we'll call it. I'm just really obsessed right now. I'm like having a lot of fun. I want to keep climbing the ladder, especially with this deck. This deck's been a lot of fun. Yeah, looking like the Rest in Peace is pretty worthless right now. What is that card? I know the card. It's basically a cave synergy card. The matchmaker strikes again. Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. All right. I mean, again, we're in a situation where we have all the answers. We just don't have them in the hand. So I'm sure this is going to go poorly for us. I mean, one Day of Judgment wins me the game, and then we're fine. But will we find the Day of Judgment? Stay tuned. Stay tuned. I feel like this deck maybe needs a little bit more card draw. Maybe that's what we're missing. Maybe instead of like the No More Lies, we go more card draw. But again, that's kind of the beauty of the deck, though. Is like it's very... Being Azorius control allows you a lot of different avenues to adjust. Nice. Adjusting, you know? But yeah, 3 steps ahead is actually, you know, really good for finding cards, discarding and drawing. It's probably going to throw 2 more of those in there like we were talking about. Actually gonna cut one of these and then add in like one stock up. Actually, you know what? I have an idea. Let's just do 3 stock ups like that. That seems good. Because I don't think Aang's Iceberg was like super helpful. I think it's really just getting to the sweepers. Brody, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Sorry, man. I was the cave guy. No worries, dude. No worries. I was a little tilted because your one sorcery speed spell we were having trouble figuring out because it didn't show me the text that you were gonna blow up the enchantment, but I saw that you were targeting it, and it got a little weird because I was like, man, do I scry and sack the iceberg here? But I was like, I don't know if they're actually targeting anything because it wasn't showing the text, but apparently you had to scroll down on it. Caves is a weird one. Caves is hard to play against because like it's not usual. All right, we're gonna go Mind Stone here. Caves was actually a pretty good counter to us too because we were trying to blow up your lands, but we never got to the land destruction part. And when we finally got there, it was too late. There was too many big threats to worry about. All right, we're gonna go. Then we're gonna go here and then Relic. Let them commit a little bit more to this board, and then we'll strike. Another Mind Stone's good. Another Mind Stone is good with sarcasm, by the way. I know that came off probably not as sarcasm because I didn't say it right, but it's not good. It's not good at all. All right, so they gain some life, pump the field, swinging in, and we are sweeping the board. That'll work. If only they all went this well. We're off to a great start here, man. Battleship. Okay. And let's go ahead and stock up here. Why not? Oresight's a fantastic card. I'll take another land too, I think. All good stuff there. All good stuff there. Do we have creatures in this deck? Oh, in general? No, not in this one. How's it been? Many wins? We're like 1 game behind where we started today. So not good, not bad. We started out really bad and then we came back and it's been really good. And now we're back to on a bit of a downswing. All right, we got a lot of mana to work with now. Feeling pretty confident. Should probably just harness the Mind Stone. Oh no, that's gotta go. No shot. What a well-timed counterspell that was. Holy. All right, we harness the Mind Stone first before doing anything else. And then we blink the Relic. Draw 3. It's 2 right now. It'll be 3 once the knowledge comes down. That's so good though. I'm kind of trying to line up a really good win here. Like I know I've already won the game. Like all I have to do is play the battleship and I win the game here. But I'm going for extra salt in the wounds because we haven't had a chance to do our thing in a while, and this is our last game, so I would like to have a little extra fun on this one. All right, now we draw 3. Gonna have to discard the hand size, definitely though. Couple Mind Stones. 1, 2, and probably 3. Rest in Peace could be good here though, but I think I'd like the Authority of Consuls a little bit more. How much mana do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, but I did not tap correctly to have a counter spell. All right. All right, you guys ready for some fun? This is where it gets good. This is where the game gets really good. Battleship on the way. All right. And play this. And blink this. Alrighty. That'll work. GG's. The ultimate win. That's how we wanted to do it. That's what it looks like. And we're exactly right where we left off when we started the stream. Love to see it. But hey, we found out some important things. Right now, the Namor deck, this deck, they're probably our stronger decks. Naya, I'm not like, I don't want to believe that it wasn't working because it was really, really good before. But Naya just hasn't been working right now. But our best deck so far as performance goes, we seem to be winning with this deck at a very, very high rate. Can we see the full deck list with the lands too? Seems like I got cut off. Yeah. Let me go back to the other deck. Here's the land destruction deck. You guys want to see that real fast? Do you think Starfall Invocation would be a viable replacement for Day of Judgment? It's an extra mana and you can gift a card, but it lets you return one of your creatures. Not for this deck, no. There is a card that here's a card. By the way, let me see. Cycle. This card right here, I've been really high on lately. I think the ability to cycle cards is so underrated. And with this particular deck, because we ramp so much, this actually might be a better replacement than Day of Judgment, because again, cycling can't be understated enough right now, especially if you like get into a control matchup and you just have a handful of Day of Judgments. At least this card you can cycle away. So I'm actually gonna try that now that you bring that back up. I never get tired of that. Me neither, man. It's like, it's such a like sigh of relief when you get to take all their lands and you know the game is like 100% over. Do you assess deck builds? I have one that I think you would enjoy and optimize. I do have a Discord. If you want to send it in the Discord, I do check those out sometimes from time to time. Here's the Discord link if you need it. But I'll keep an eye out if you want to post something there in the MTG tab. We got our own Herald, 1 billion life. Oh, I forgot about that game where we had 1 billion life. That's crazy. That's always the way the card. You were begging for the last game to show up in your opening hand of the game. I know, right? Always, right? How do you win if they don't scoop? How do you win if they don't scoop? Well, I have creature lands. So there's a couple of ways. I have creature lands right here, right? That can attack in, which are great. But realistically, what you're going to do is you're going to just flip over the clay fired bricks, which gives you 2 creatures at 2/2. And then you just crew up the 10/10 flyer. It's really easy to win the game with the deck. What's the deck called? It's just land destruction. Glad to catch you some good. Got a good go. Thanks for the stream, Swayze. Enjoy your lunch. Have a good day. Hey, have a good one, man. Thank you so much for hanging out today. That's a good question, Rage. I don't think he has a way to create the battleship, so maybe just no. There's a way. There's a way. This is the best way to do it. You could do it in one fell swoop. Rage counter. The win is in the battleship. Craft 2 mana artifact. Station to battleship. Yeah, exactly. Play the Marvel deck, mono red or something else, mostly new cards. Play a Marvel deck, mono red or something else, mostly new cards. I mean, I play new cards in almost every single deck that we play. I mean, every deck has at least some new cards. I try not to not have any new cards at all. Take care, everyone. Catch you all. Brilliant. Thanks. Keep up the good work. Thank you guys, man. Thank you again so much for showing up today and hanging out with me. I do appreciate it very, very much. This has been a really fun stream. As triggering as the beginning was, it ended out pretty strong, so I'm pretty happy. But I will get to recording Brawl stuff soon, guys. I promise. I know I keep saying that, but I promise it's something that's on the top of my mind every day. I think about it all the time. So if I find some time this weekend, I will try my best to get some Brawl in, but I do want to rank up a little bit more. I might stream a little bit more this weekend too, because I want to keep ranking up, and today was a lot of fun, and I do enjoy playing some of these older decks that we have like this one. So anyways, thank you guys so much. We'll see you on the next stream, if not the next video. And until next time, guys, appreciate you for being here. Peace out.
Hit him 3 times like a hat trick. The name is Swayze, you know Patrick. If you play him, then it's tragic. Hit him with the mythic, yeah, that's magic. MTG, that's what you'll see if you like and subscribe. Where's the upload, man? Man, all of the time. Coming with the best decks, this is the meta. This ain't cheap, yeah, it's cost some cheddar. Talking real crazy if you think that you better. He got full control and he ain't gonna let her. Hit him 3 times like a hat trick. The name is Swayze, you know Patrick. If you play him, then it's tragic. Hit him with the mythic, yeah, that's magic. MTG, that's what you'll see if you like and subscribe. When do you upload, man? Man, all of the time.